Back from DR. Let's go.
Yo sé que me quiere, mami, yo sé que me ama y por la del mundo viejo usted yo la quiero ver llorando. Pero para el lente de odio se está
But
llenando.
DR still here.
Porque el hijo suyo que se está buscando. Si te plantaste está claro del proceso. Si está sonando con el banco tiza blanco y eso.
Oh.
Y ya no te hacen un bulto atrás de par de pesos. Pero preso a 30 no me hablen de eso. Preso a 30 no me hablen de eso. Preso a 30 no me hablen de eso. Dan 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 dan.
República Dominicana. Damn! That's a Dominican thrust right there, if I ever seen one.
Faltando a la escuela no le pusieron asunto y anda con un sobrinito mío robando juntos. Yo lo chanceo por su papá el difunto, robando por aquí mismo calentan el punto y dan 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 dan. Yo sé que me quiere, mami, yo sé que me ama y por la del mundo viejo yo la quiero ver llorando. Pero para el lente de odio se están llenando. Porque el hijo suyo que se está buscando. Si te plantaste está claro del proceso. Si está sonando con el banco tiza blanco y eso. Que ya no te hacen un bulto atrás de par de pesos. Pero preso a 30 no me hablen de eso. Preso a 30 no me hablen de eso. Preso a 30 no me hablen de eso. Dan 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 el chef de los versos, el que ustedes saben por qué y no de qué. El hijo de Fifi dando para, Leo RD produciendo.
God damn. God damn.
Pero para el lente de odio se están llenando.
Nigga, do you?
Porque el hijo suyo que se está buscando.
Do you?
Si te plantaste está claro del proceso. Si está sonando con el banco tiza blanco y eso. Ya no te hacen un bulto atrás de par de pesos. Pero preso a 30 no me hablen de eso.
I thought you said you were fucking 40
no me
years
hablen de
I'm
eso.
40 ball.
Preso a
40
30 no me
balls,
hablen de eso.
Yo, actually, what the hell's a 40 ball? There's like this whole joke on Twitter that if you pay $40, you can fuck a bitch in DR. But I'm like, no. I'm Dominican. I don't need $40.
Yeah, it depends what part of DR. I don't know.
You just gotta speak Spanish. You American, you good, bro. yo. Nigga, I remember. I'm about to say a nasty story.
Hold it for later.
No, I didn't fuck nobody. But, yo, you tell them Tinder DR, nigga, you get your shit sucked. I'm mommy, nigga. Yo, nigga, I downloaded G-Spot Tinder. I put my location DR. Wow, nigga, they was on it. Woo! Nigga, they was ready.
Yo.
Now, I gotta tell the story. That shit was crazy. I'll tell you. That's what you saw.
Everyone tapping in right now. Let us know if you hear us fine, if you see us fine. Preso a 30 no me hablen de eso. Or you guys been hearing this? I've been hearing this everywhere.
I come to work very See how I come to work? Very demure. I don't wear too much makeup. I don't come showing up with wing liner and lashes. I do a little hair oil on the wig. I do a little tinted moisturizer. I do a little brow gel. Very considerate, very approachable, very demure. Let's be mindful while we're at work, ladies. This is not a fashion show. See how I come to work?
It's not a fashion show.
Not a fashion show. Round of applause. Welcome back. Welcome back. After a week hiatus, we are back podcasting. Thank you everyone for joining us. We are here today live. Thank you very much. If you are here,
came back from
thank you for your patience very much. If I'm assuming the chat's up, let us know in the chat right now. Comment down below. You are all our producers, the Cap crew, tuning in every single week. We appreciate you and love you all. Thank you very much. Club Ambition Podcast, Cap, from Rhode Island to the world, episode 149. I am a weekly host, Marloon.
You just call yourself Marlon, nigga?
I get it, bro. I get it. I don't blame you. I get it.
What the fuck just happened?
I'm out of it, bro.
Nah, bro. I thought he did shit.
14 days in the Dominican Republic, my homeland. Got me fucked up. Got me forgetting English, forgetting how to drive. But bear with me. It's going to be an entertaining episode nonetheless. Maybe not the perfect one, but it's going to be an episode. We appreciate you and love you all. I got to get my thoughts together on everything. It's been a hell of a week, hell of a time. But I am Sound. If you're new here, welcome. This is the Club Admission Podcast. I'm Sound. It's a vibe. Victor. First time, I feel like the first time I ever said my name in my life. Let me shut up. We got the co-host, handsome Noel, in the building. You already know the vibes right there. No Kane, fresh off of surgery, took a bullet for the love of his life. Well, I don't know how it's going no more.
She left me for the nigga that shot me.
Sounds like another day in Providence.
That's why it's been raining all week. I just been stepping over them puddles of pain, bro.
God damn, with your Timbs on, like A Boogie with the hoodie.
Fuck you talking about.
We got Marloon in the building. You already know the vibes.
Fucking
Co-host,
crazy,
producer
yo.
extraordinaire,
What's
executive
poppin', my G?
producer. You already know
Sleepy.
the freaking vibes. But yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you everyone. You know what I'm saying? For 14 days straight, it was me like this. If I'm being honest.
We waking up every day to that shit, bro. It's every day, bro. Every day. Every
Bro,
day.
it wasn't no roosters. It was this.
And I got some gifts for my brothers.
Nigga got gifts.
I got some gifts for my brothers. You already know. I don't know if someone wants to pick, but we'll see right here.
Marlon, you can go first.
We got the Mama Juanas, straight from DR,
Oh, hell no.
and they gotta take a shot right now too.
Nah, yo, what?
I'll take
We
it right
got
now.
a
I'll
blue
take it
one
right
and a red one.
now. I'll take it right now. Which one you want, Marlon?
We got the Mama Juanas.
I'll take the blue one.
You take a blue one?
Yeah,
Get that red one, bro. I'm about to get nasty in here.
It should
about
be
to get
sealed.
freaky.
It should be sealed. They got some juice in it, and we got some keychains. Hold up. Pick your poison. Pick your poison. Pick your poison.
I'll take the one on the left.
That one?
My left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
This was hard.
Thank you.
You already know the
Thank
vibes.
you very much. Thank you very much.
We got this one right here. Gonna give it to Alicia. But shout out to Alicia. But in the meantime, let's take a shot, fellas. I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie to you.
This shit gonna get you
Isn't
drunk.
this shit
I don't
supposed
know
to be
who
like
made this shit,
gasoline,
bro.
bro?
Yeah, nigga. It's like...
Yes. Yo no sé quién fue que hizo esta mierda,
Bef-
pero lo vamos a tomar ahora mismo.
Ooh.
Ay, Dios.
Nah, you're trying to kill me, bro.
Wow. Yo, the alcoholic in me just woke up.
It doesn't have to be like a full sip. We just like it's like a love tap to the tongue.
Nah, it's not for me. I'm gonna have to kill this.
You gonna kill it?
He said it's not for me. Let me have to kill it.
I said not for me. I'm gonna have to kill this.
Let's do individuals. You
Individual,
go first.
alright,
You go
alright.
You go first.
Fuck. Yeah,
God
might as well,
bless.
right?
Don't swallow the tree bark.
Ah! Not too bad, not too bad. Took a while to come down though.
Pause.
No Diddy. Noel. Tastes kind of fruity. A little bit fruity. No Diddy.
Oof, let's do this. Movie.
Oh, Mama Juana. It's not bad. It's like fruity.
It's good.
Right?
This is good. Yeah, this is good. This is well made.
Marloon.
Y'all talking out your ass, bro. I swear to
Do it for the Tostino rolls, pizza rolls eaters.
I'm doing it for y'all.
Do it for Playboy Cardi.
Doing it for y'all softies.
Oh no.
And it got
You
got
gotta
some
dye
fluid
lip,
in
bro.
It got some fluid in it.
You gotta dye lip for the Playboy Cardi fans. You have to dye lit. Mmm.
Why should it taste like Robitussin?
Right? It's got like a little tang, bro. A little tang.
Little tang.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
It
A
tastes like-
little tang.
You ever had pussy like fresh? Like fresh off the wake up? With the tang?
I don't know if that's fresh.
It's not fresh if it got tang.
Nah, it's fresh.
With the tang?
That's what this tastes like. With the tang.
No, bro.
Swear to
No.
God.
No.
When it got
I'm
the
I
tang,
don't know if I call that fresh.
I'm
It's something
sorry,
though.
bro. I haven't
when that
had-
shit got the tang, bro, that shit,
I haven't had
that's
no,
it.
no coochie like that, nah.
Ah, yeah, you niggas is elitist.
Bugging.
Being a-
Oh shit!
Yo,
Yo, listen. Before things continue,
Oh, man.
Jamal with the $10.
Oh, appreciate you.
This is for you. He ain't gonna tell you nothing, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know right now, but I'm still read it out. Hey, good to have y'all back. Vic is your source for Dot album dropping in October from his childhood friend Matt Jeezy. Also, can Dominicans say the N-word?
Damn, he came in hot. 2 quick answers. One, Matt Jeezy, I have no idea who the hell that is. So let me know. I'm probably not up to speed. I am a part of the Kendrick Lamar community. Thank you for letting me in on Twitter. Thank you very much. OBO community, I'm not welcome there, I guess. I think I'm either blocked or I blocked one of the mods.
It's because you haven't showed the chain no more.
Yeah, I don't know. I either got blocked by one of the mods or I blocked one of the mods. I have no idea. And the N-word, listen, anyone technically can say it as a word. It just depends as far as what's your intention behind the word. Now, if you're talking about as far as are Dominicans black? Yes, there's black everything. Black people misconstrue nationality, ethnicity, race. They misconstrue them all the time. There is black Dominicans. I'm a black Dominican. No, I was a black Dominican.
I look like a nigger.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell. Yeah. So, and it is, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of black Dominicans that don't claim their blackness, but that's a conversation for another day. That's
me no black. Me
that's
Dominican.
historically a thing, especially if you know your own grandparents. You talk to them.
Yeah, Trujillo and all that shit.
They look blacker than Magic Johnson and Draymond Green combined, and then they still have a sense of like, not racism, but what's that other word?
They're discriminatory.
Prejudice.
Yeah. My dad be prejudiced and like he's black as hell.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, my mom.
Your dad is black as hell.
Yo, my mom don't really like black people, and I'd be like, your husband is as black as my like the bottom of my foot. Like, just think about my nutsack. What's going on right now, bro?
Yeah. So, yeah, and plus Dr. Umar. If you want a point of reference, Dr. Umar said that Dominicans can say the N-word. So
he actually said that.
Yeah. So shout out to Dr. Umar. If you want a better point of reference as far as someone that literally teaches. And studies
how to be black.
Also, African American history, aka also how to be black as well.
Also, my president's boss man D-Lo, so I get to say what the fuck I want, bitch. Yeah. Fuck you talking about? I'm Mr. Pot Scraper, bitch.
I don't think this motherfucker's gonna make it by the end of the fucking stream.
That number one, I got him a little early. It got me wavy.
You know why?
Big Zaw.
You know why he's fucking laughing like that, bro? And it's going straight to the throat. Pause. He got a piece of that fucking Woodstock.
I did it.
Man's held the wood in that bitch.
It might be that.
It might be.
Marlumina might be right. You might never know. But we love you all. We appreciate you all. Let me see. On top of the podcast. Also, shout out to.
Hold up before you continue.
Yes.
He said the volume is really low. I can barely hear them. Hear who?
Oh, low
the
volume?
Guys? It's pretty high on my end.
Music?
Is it better now?
How do you guys think? What, do we sound good? Let us know. Live chat. You guys are all our producers. Let us know. Right, let us know how the mics sound. Sound good to me.
I don't know.
Might have been the music, maybe.
Martin, it might be. Yeah. I mean, yeah. The music was really loud. So if you're trying to hear them through the music, then you wasn't gonna hear them.
Yeah. Sounds but louder now though, but it sounds good too.
Yeah, it sounds good.
It sounds good. But thank you very much, everyone. Live streaming. We're live streaming. If you're watching us, you're part of the live production of this podcast that happens every week. Club Edition podcast from Rhode Island to the world. Thank you very much.
They said it's better now. It's better. Perfect.
Love you all. Thank you. You guys are all our producers. You guys are our family members. You're part of the Cap crew. Thank you very much. Back from the Dominican Republic trip, man. A very humbling trip. It's been 13 years since I went back to the Dominican Republic. My family's from the Dominican Republic. I was born here, but I went back to the Dominican Republic, and I was about 2 or 3 years old. I spent like 2 years of my childhood in the Dominican Republic, living there with my family, and then visiting throughout the years. But it was 13 years ago where I had my last visit, and it felt like I remembered a lot of it, but I forgot the most important parts and like the main feeling. Let me see. Ski Master Slump God DMing me. What's going on?
Call him right now. Ski be playing.
He DMing me. We'll see. We'll talk about it later. When you DMing me though, shout out to Ski Master, some guy. Why did that just randomly happen during the podcast? God bless.
You might be
America.
watching. Hi.
Maybe watching. Shout out to Ski Mask. He might be tapped in right now. But yeah, so it's been 13 years since I visited, and going back. Listen, throughout all these next couple podcasts, I'll cover the full grounds because it's impossible to cover the whole trip in this one sitting. But I will say that it was very humbling. You get to get a reality check of life where we take a lot of things for granted. There's rich people where my family's from is a town called Bani, Dominican Republic, Bani, República Dominicana. And in Bani, there's rich people, poor people, all types of people. But even the rich people lose water and lose electricity at any point in time throughout the day, throughout the week. You can't predict it. It's a thing that just happens out there due to corruption. And also, a lot of people say it's due to conserve energy. Sometimes they'll have like blackouts for 4 hours. On Friday, it tend to happen frequently on Fridays. I don't know what's going on. But it makes you realize and appreciate out here we have all this water. We have all this, water that we waste. We have all this electricity that we overuse. But a lot of these third world countries do not have this. So it was very humbling seeing that and reminding yourself of being appreciative of even being alive and having everything that we have, and even just flying on the fucking airplane. I had to fly 4 airplanes. That's the reason that this podcast did not drop last week. The flights got delayed and canceled, delayed by like 5 to 6 days because of the Puerto Rico, how do you call it, escala in English? Now I forgot English.
Layovers.
A layover in Puerto Rico. So
Did you just call it an escala?
Una escala.
That's what it's called,
I know.
I
This thing
spent
is
a
crazy.
day in Puerto Rico, and in the Puerto Rico storm that happened, Ernesto fucked everything up. So then the flights got delayed, and it was supposed to be on Thursday, so I was supposed to make it back on time. But then that flight got filled up with people that canceled the other flight. So then they were like, "Oh, we got you one for Sunday," and then it was like a whole thing, and we had to rush. Frontier Airlines, fuck you. Fuck Frontier Airlines. Horrible customer service. Horrible customer service.
Bro, you should just be happy you
my-
didn't die.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm very surprised that like his expectations were high.
Frontier?
Listen, it was a last minute flight. I was trying to make it on time as like a surprise for my family out there, and I try to squeeze it in the budget. And it's like, oh, these budget airlines, they fuck you in the ass. I've had good experiences. I remember we went to Chicago and shit. I remember there was one flight or two, even in LA, we used Spirit, but never Frontier.
Bro, the flight we
Never
did,
going on Frontier again in my life.
The Spirit flight that we did in LA, bro, was like a 20-minute flight.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
doable.
Bro, I did a Frontier flight from the U.S. to Colorado when my sister lived out there. Remember, Colorado's on a mountain, so you're going through mad turbulence to get there. Nigga, the plane was shaking so much, my stomach went into my ass. That shit was crazy. Bro, mind you, bro, it's $40 for luggage. So I'm just holding on to my bag.
That's the thing,
Right,
bro.
she just kept hitting my chin.
That's where they catch you, bro.
It's like that the whole time,
It'll
bro.
be like
Personal bag.
normal flights are like $400. They'll hit you with the $200 flight, but then it's like $200 to put your maleta in that bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you still end up paying the same thing with less fucking comfort and eating just peanuts.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. You want food and shit, a soda, you gotta pay another
Eating peanuts, I
$40.
didn't eat shit. There was a flight, a couple of them that didn't have nothing on it. Bathrooms were broken.
Bathroom broken is
Bro,
crazy.
I went through hell. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I saw people fucking throw up. There was a guy that ate something, he got sick, and he was throwing up. The flight had to get like delayed during the flight. Like people couldn't leave the flight because he was throwing up.
Oh, hell
We
no.
had to wait for him to get out the fucking bathroom. We saw a guy in line after, and the security check-in, he passed out. This like fat, short guy. He was so fat that his back was sweating, and he passed out. And then his body slapped the ground. Niggas was like, what the fuck just happened? We're like, oh my God. And he got up and everyone was like, are you okay? He's like, I'm fine. I'm like, you need any help? He's like, no. And I'm like, no, go get help right now. Like he was sweating like crazy. I'm like,
catching
nah.
a heat stroke.
I'm like,
Bro.
what is going on here? And then they laid him on the ground next to the guy that was throwing up. So they weren't both over there laying next to each other side by side. It looked like it was a coronavirus spreading again or some shit when it wasn't. It was just 2 separate incidences, all right? And then we had the fucking, there was people beefing today on the flight. Once we land, it was like on-site murder beef. Like a girl recognized a guy, and I guess the guy sent guys to her man's house to beef. And she was like, nah, we got to meet outside after this. We got to get a one-on-one or some shit. Like, blah, blah,
How
blah.
you beefing off the
Talking about like you sent people to his house, his murder or his beef. And I saw on site some shit. I'm like, lady,
You should have recorded this. That's content.
Listen, I'll tell you this much. She should have even said it. That's a terrorist threat. She could get banned. She could get a felony. You threatening someone on a flight? A death threat?
You're telling me Frontier is the Walmart branch Walmart version?
No, Frontier is like this is like what's the most like ghetto shit you've ever seen in your life?
Bro, branch Walmart.
Walmart.
What are you talking about?
The one that's right there,
Silver
bro.
Lake, bro.
Silver Lake?
No,
I mean,
bro,
that's
branch.
Silver Lake. What
Silver
the fuck am I
Spring?
saying? Silver Spring.
Silver Spring. There we go. Nigga,
Silver Spring Walmart?
when I went yesterday, I walk in, niggas is fighting. I was like, what the fuck are they fighting about, bro? BBLs everywhere.
Nah,
this
this
shit
shit
made no
was
sense.
bad. Bro, this shit was bad. And I'm like, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas live in the hood. I don't mind, like, I don't mind it. But then it's like, today, I'm like, the flight, after we land, you gonna say this out loud? Like, on site, you say, niggas to his house, we got beef. I'm like, what the, right now? We about to do this right now on a fucking plane?
Nah,
You about to catch a on-site beef?
They didn't notice each other on the plane?
No, I guess not.
Oh, hell no.
What else happened? Man, it was a Puerto Rican woman. Puerto Rican, you know, they had their attitudes when they wanted. They defend themselves. Puerto Rican woman caused some beef with a guy, a flight attendant. I don't know about you guys, but when I get on the flight, it's like a movie scene, right? I start to notice everything. I start laying out the protagonist, the antagonist. I look at the stewardess. I notice their hair. I make sure, like, you know,
This nigga thinks he's in Taken.
yeah, you gotta make sure the hair's not messy. You know,
Hair's not messy.
You know what the
as
thing is?
crazy.
He was in Frontier, bro. They have no TVs, no nothing.
Nothing.
He
He,
could've
Yeah,
it's
you
just-
gotta
entertainment.
entertain
People
myself.
watching.
He was raw dog.
you never know. You
That's
never know.
crazy.
You never know. There
Raw
could be-
dog in a flay is insane.
They be doing that shit on TikTok now. They be like, I just raw dogged a 12-hour flight from Alaska and almost died or some shit. I'm like, okay, God
You
bless you.
God
you
bless.
can die.
From
Go
raw
ahead.
dogging?
Huh?
From what?
You're fighting your sleep and your brain's going up and down in the gravity forces.
You're not moving and shit like that. Blood clots, shit like that.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, there's
You gotta rest.
studies on it and shit.
People crazy. But
You got to when you ain't got no entertainment on the fucking
bro, I'm
plane,
looking
bro.
at it because you never know. It could be all types of levels. Like if a flight attendant's having too much fun, sometimes they be fucking on the flights. You know what I'm saying?
Vic,
you don't want to.
What flights have you been on, bro?
They be fucking on flights, bro. These flight attendants have been interviewed. There's a lot of podcasts, flight attendants and flight stewardess that they fucking.
Who
have
are they
sex-
fucking?
Each other. They have sex with each other. They're coworkers on the flight during the flights and shit.
Where
They
are
get
you
freaky.
fucking?
In bathrooms and
you
cockpits.
watching some
you know what I'm saying?
You watching
What do you be?
some-
What do you?
Literally
some
the
porn?
cock-
I thought you made that shit up. There's no way.
swear to God,
How, nigga? Where are you fucking? It's a
All
little
I'll
ass
say
plane.
is this. If they're on the flight and they're catching an orgasm while I'm in here fighting for my life, thinking I'm about to like this fight, like no, we have to be at an even playing field. So if their hair looking like she just came back from a fuck or something, or like she's looking too good, I'm like, nah, you gotta check this. You gotta observe the situation, right?
What are you gonna do? You're gonna stop the fuck?
You might have to.
What a dickhead, bro.
Yo, what a dickhead.
Wow, you gonna stop
Free
the
flights for life.
You gonna
Oh, no.
stop the niggas nut,
I'll
bro?
give you free flights for
Bro,
life
you
if
know
you
how
don't
crazy
snitch.
it is to be on a
Yes.
flight
I'm gonna
working
bribe them.
and
I'ma
you're
bribe
catching
them.
You're
cock?
crazy, bro.
I'm gonna bribe them.
You
You're
are
gonna have to bribe me.
Bribe 'em. What are you gonna? What are they?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna
What?
either snitch or they give me free flights for life.
You want free flights in Frontier?
You think there's planes? You think there's cameras on those planes, Vic? Yeah, I was just about to say that too.
Come on,
Nah,
bro.
bro,
They're
stop
free
it.
flights.
Nah,
Give me that shit on a fucking
You might as well
helicopter.
just kill
You're
yourself.
bugging, bro.
'Cause you're gonna die anyway.
Fuck that, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know this airline was this bad.
It's bad, nigga. That's just a crime against humanity.
This shit
on,
was
bro.
crazy.
You're
bro.
lucky the fucking the what is that shit called? Nah, my boy told me this shit. You lucky the emergency door didn't open.
Right.
Yo,
Bro,
That's
shit's
just
bad.
God bless.
Bro, when I took that
was
Spirit,
fucking
when I
praying.
took
'Cause
that
that's happened before.
nigga, when I took that Spirit airline shit, the flight, bro, I was at the last seat with another big dude beating next to me. So I'm
Another
like
big
this,
dude.
right? Because I was like this, because it was only a 2-seat. I was like this, no space. I had my backpack and my fucking feet, and then the bathroom is right here. There's like no back space where they keep the food or anything like that. It's the bathroom in the back. You know where the fucking flight attendant was sitting, bro?
On your
door,
lap.
the door for the bathroom.
That's
had
what
a-
I'm talking about.
Had
Where
a
were they
flip
fucking?
down chair
Yeah,
to sit down, and she was sitting down next to me. I was just talking to her the whole time.
yeah, bro. That's why I'm
While
asking.
you're on the toilet?
No,
No,
bro.
he's
while you
waiting
sit
for
down.
the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
She was legit sitting on the bathroom door.
That's why I'm like, Vic,
Nah,
you know, those are like the nice flights where they must be fucking. Because JetBlue, Frontier, them shits is not that big for you to be fucking. There's no way.
Man,
There's
that,
nowhere to fuck.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, bro. You baby stroke that shit. You can't.
I just
That's
made
it.
sure I'm like, no, these flight attendants
I
better not
can't.
be catching no orgasms while I'm here sweating, trying to fight for my life. Especially those first flights. Because after I did 4 flights in total, so after a while, it was like you get used to it, so I'm chilling. But that first flight,
Surprised you didn't get the Frontier credit card.
That ass.
Shit, they're gonna have to give me something, bro. I'm gonna keep calling them. The customer service sucks. We're gonna make it work for you. I'm calling you out.
I know you calling
motherfuckers.
an Indian niggas up again. I just know it's Indian niggas picking up.
It's actually black owned.
No, the call center's not in India.
Just kidding. I have no idea.
I'm about to say I'm shocked, nigga.
Nah. Sky High, I think might be black owned because it's Dominican owned. So technically, it's black owned. Sky High.
I'll never get on that flight.
I might never get on those either. I'm not hearing. I don't know. I don't trust nothing. And I just got used to
bro? They're
United
passing
Airlines.
they're passing out Mama Juana and that
JetBlue.
shit playing
The Teteo speakers.
Yeah, come on, bro.
This shit was crazy, bro. It was like hell. But we made it to heaven. Shout out to
You made it to
Bani.
heaven?
Well, not literally, but you know what I'm saying. We went to the Bani, the paradise. It was literally some of the happiest days of my life. You know, felt very at peace, calming. Seeing my son so happy, seeing my family so happy, reconnecting with my family on my dad's side, on my mother's side. It was insane.
Your aunt looks just like your dad, bro.
I bet you like vacations now, huh?
Yeah, now I'm like, I definitely gotta do this like once a year. It's definitely
Finally.
Finally, bro.
reset the mind.
Where we going
reset
next
the
year?
mind.
We're going next year.
I'm gonna just go back to DR. I'm not gonna lie, because it's
Nah,
affordable.
don't be that nigga, bro. Don't be that
Come on,
nigga.
don't be that
Come
guy.
on, bro.
He's
Don't be
If you
that
go to
guy.
Bani,
place,
bro, it's
bro.
affordable. I can
Nigga,
make
we
it
go to
work.
Colombia
Bro,
tomorrow.
let's
The
go to
inflation's $500 to $1,
Colombia,
bro.
let's
I
go
don't
to
know nobody in
Colombia.
Colombia.
It don't matter, bro.
I know a lot of people in
fine,
DR.
We
bro,
go.
it's
We
fine.
fuck some. I fuck some prostitutes because
No,
y'all.
no, yeah. That's you, bro.
It's a
family
That's-
show,
It's a family show, and I'm horny. Mind your kids.
Hide your kids is crazy.
Not
That's
that
all
way.
you, bro.
Not
That's
that
all
way.
Hide them from the screen.
I do it from the screen
Yeah,
because
that's
I
what
don't
he
give a fuck, nigga. I'm
Yeah.
taking dick
Hide
out.
your
I don't give a
kids
damn.
is crazy.
That's
Yeah.
the explicit warning. There you go.
Shout out to Dominican fans.
That's me. That's me, though. That's me, though. I'm mad
We
horny.
locked in.
Shout out to Dominican fans. I met a couple of them out there in DR.
For real?
Puerto Rican fans as well. Shout
That's
out to them.
what's up. That's
They
love.
tapped in. We love you all. And in DR, there's a lot of misconceptions. If you watch Dominican media, a lo foque, Spanish news and shit, you would think that in Dominican Republic that all that there is people listening to dembow and drinking that República La Tuya, that new beer that's out there.
Presidentes and shit.
But no, all that people are doing is classic drinking Presidente like crazy all the time. Also, they're not playing dembow like that, bro. I didn't hear dembow like that. All I heard out there was classic music, like classic traditional Dominican shit. Random Bad Bunny would play. Like, it wasn't just dembow heavy only. And I was in the hoods. Like, it was like, I'm like, oh, okay, this is real deal. There's a lot of stigmas. People think it's just dembow. But there's been a conversation out there of dembow, they get falling off. And then me, I was like, what do you mean it's been falling off? Maybe it's falling off over there, but over here, it's just catching up. Like, people are now catching up to in America to dembow. It's on Rap Radar, you said, and shit. Or Rap Caviar. My bad.
No, it's on the radar. Sorry.
Oh, On the Radar. Yes, Lomiel performed on The Radar.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gay P.
It's like I told you, bro. When I went, that merengue song was the biggest shit out there.
Yes.
So-
the Rubio.
Mhm.
El Rubio.
So
the
like,
accordion.
and when I first heard it, my mom put me on because she'd been living there for months. I was like, yo, this is like traditional típico
Yeah.
from a young nigga too. That's crazy.
Bro, it's insane. Un saludo a todo el mundo que está viendo, de República Dominicana al mundo. Te amamos mucho. Muchos saludos, mi gente dominicano. Los boricuas también estaban con nosotros en el avión. Much love to you all. A lot of them watched the podcast. It was amazing. I will be back. And I recommend everyone out there in the world to take a break in life. Definitely take vacations if you can, especially if you have family. I think people underestimate the idea of a vacation. Like, yes, you need to have money saved up in a sense, but there's affordable ways to travel. Even the Puerto Rico flight, in general, is a pretty affordable flight. Mexico is pretty affordable. Travel the world. You know, there's more out there in the world than just your four walls in your room, and also this one screen on your phone that you're constantly looking at, tapping at. There's a whole world out there of people, different cultures. Take it in. It's okay to travel. It's experience life. You only live once. So never take it for granted. And yeah, live your life to the fullest. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Now moving on. Right. Shout out to Swifty. New Swifty album out right now. Swift Show. Let's play the most popular song randomly on there. I didn't know it was gonna be the most popular.
Get me horny.
Right here.
Swifty's in the chat, by the way. Shout out to Swifty.
Fan favorite, Just Us. Swift Show out right now. Streaming services. In your phone. Download it. Stream it.
Bro, zip up your pants, bro. What's going on?
Oh, Marlon said take it out? Whoa.
Bro, there's children watching, bro. They haven't hit the children yet, bro.
Oh, damn.
I'm wearing Hollister boxes, by the way. Don't judge me.
That's fly.
He said that's fly.
If we're being honest.
They make Hollister for big people now?
He just asked me if they make Hollister for big people. On that note, I'm taking my chair.
What the fuck just happened?
Actually, fuck you niggas. I'm taking the mic.
We
I'm
were
taking the
never
mic.
able to fucking get Hollister back in the day because niggas was big, bro. Shit was only for skinny people.
Nah, we gonna talk
Bro,
about it. Before we continue this
Abercrombie
with
and Fitch and Hollister, that shit was never for fat people.
you niggas was anti-fat niggas. I remember. I remember in middle school, nigga, right? Bro, I throw on the Hollister, right? I used to wear that shit every day at Bridgem.
That's
then-
a fact. That's a fact.
And
That's a
someone
fact.
made a joke on the Facebook
his
page
Sperry's.
where they used to just diss niggas on the page about shit they would do. Niggas like, nigga Noel been wearing a Hollister shirt, the H and the C is stretched out. I was hurt. I was a young fat nigga. I thought I had drip. I look crazy.
Oh, because it would say Hollister, California, right?
It'd say HCO.
Yeah, Hollister, California.
Whatever.
What was the O for? Organization?
Probably. But I was so fat.
No, it was HCO. It's Hollister Company.
Oh.
And I was such a fat bitch that like, it was stretched. I was stretching them bitches. But you need to
God
understand, bro,
bless.
back in the day, in the summer, that shit was on sale, nigga.
Accurate days.
Oof.
I was an old man. Now I'm getting back to my waist. Wherever the Drake line is.
Put that Swifty back on. I want to fuck.
Damn.
Oh, fuck.
Rhode Island artist. Swifty.
Swifty.
They don't love me the way that you do. You too bad, baby, don't wanna lose you. Niggas fucked up and they hate you. 10 times out of 10, baby, I'ma choose you. Let's go make a man show 'em what them bitches do.
Out right now. Swift Show. Everywhere. Music is available. We're working on more content for Swifty, dropping soon. Snippets, music videos. It's coming.
What song's getting the first music
Appreciate all the support. I want to do one of Daddy. I already have the idea in mind. I got to write it down, finish out the video treatment. But Daddy, this one's my shit right here. This is my shit right here.
The third track, right? That's my shit.
My daddy.
That's my shit. The third track,
My boy be singing me the original version to me every day.
I believe it.
I'm his daddy.
And you get horny.
And
off
he's my
of it.
daddy.
When she ride, she calling me Daddy. And my bitch selling attitude, and she used to be Peggy.
Oh, man.
I love you no matter what. I love you no matter what. She love my tongue and you. She love when I make it bust. She making it rain. That pussy is so that shit in the game. I'm fucking to that pussy so, baby, I'm putting in pain. Oh, my
I
God.
remember someone asked me, yo, how did Vic get all these samples cleared? Nigga said, no, he didn't. Not a single one.
Or maybe we did.
Maybe.
What samples?
What samples?
I didn't hear one.
Not a single one.
Not a single one. Shout out to Leadership Rhode Island. They wanted me to shout out the Rhode Island scavenger hunt. They have a Rhode Island scavenger hunt August 24th and 25th. Leadership Rhode Island. We worked with them in the past. They do a lot of work in Rhode Island for the community of Rhode Island. Specifically with me, they helped me connect with RIDE. So shout out to RIDE, Rhode Island Department of Education. Spoke to kids. Noel was there, a part of that as well. Shout out to them. They have this scavenger hunt event that they do, and they have a giveaway as well. And it's a weekend, a scavenger hunt weekend. It's a Saturday and Sunday. This Saturday and Sunday. And you're invited. Everyone's invited to join this. For more information, you can go to leadershipri.org. It's an actual scavenger hunt. They give you a map, and it makes you interact with Rhode Island, and you'll be able to travel throughout and actually visit spots that are tourist attractions and just kind of sightsee. And at the same time, you'll be eligible, if you qualify for these actual things that they make you qualify for, to win actual awards. So tap in with Leadership Rhode Island. Shout out to Samantha. Shout out to everyone over there at Leadership Rhode Island. Also, Rhode Island news. Let's start with the good news. There's only two quick stories to cover. One of them is we have officially the richest person in Rhode Island. The way that they qualify that is by resident. So an actual Rhode Island resident and the richest person, if you had to put a number on it, how much would this person be valued at? If you had to guess a number, the richest resident in Rhode Island. How much is the richest resident in Rhode Island worth? What's his number?
Is it
Or
not
their number, her number.
Is it not the dude who owns the Carrollton house, the multi-billionaire who went to Brown? He then went to Harvard. He's worth like $2 billion or like $1 billion.
I don't know if it's him, but I'll tell you that number's off. What's your number? What's your guess? A number. Richest resident in Rhode Island. You have to guess a number.
Off how much how much
net
off
worth.
is his?
I can't say that more. I gotta say it's off. I'll say that.
Up. Okay, if that's off, then it gotta be more. 10 bill.
Too high. The richest resident in Rhode Island is this man named Jonathan Nelson. He's an executive chairman for Providence Equity Partners. He has a net worth of $3.4 billion.
Yeah.
He this is a private share equity firm that was founded in 1989. He was the CEO until January 2021. Providence has invested into more than 170 companies, many in media, communications, education, and information industries. The firm sold scuba diving certification company PADI in 2017 for over $700 million.
Yeah, I know this guy.
3 times his initial investment. Jesus Christ.
Bro, you don't know where he lives? I'm not going to. Actually, it doesn't matter. Everyone knows. He lives in the most expensive house in the Rhode Island. In Providence, I think it is. It's Providence. The Carrollton house.
That's his house.
The one that big-ass house going up the hill to Brown?
Yeah.
I've been in it. When John was running for office, he had a campaign event there, and I met this nigga.
So his house is so big that you can have events in there.
Bro.
Without even meeting the guy?
It's 4 floors.
Oh, my God.
He gave us a tour. It was insane, nigga.
And it says also Providence sextupled. It's what's sex? Oh, I guess like 7 times. I thought it was like a sexual reference. Providence sextupled. It's a 2007 investment of $300 million in video game developer ZeniMax Media, which Microsoft acquired for $7.5 billion. Nelson serves as a trustee of Rockefeller University and on the board of the Institute of Advanced Study. This is the richest person in the state of Rhode Island. He's 68 years old. He's a widowed, but he's also remarried with 3 children. Harvard University, Brown University.
Mm-hmm.
In college, Nelson worked for a commercial radio station where he would broadcast jazz music after hours. And he's also on the board of directors for the Newport Jazz Festival. Hey, Nelson, if you're watching, Jonathan Nelson, if you're watching, let's do some business together, brother.
Wait, he's a widow?
He's widowed, but he got remarried.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say, I met his wife. She's Asian.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got
I was
remarried.
about to say, she died.
No, God bless.
God bless. I met her like 3 years ago. God
Bro,
damn.
there's a lot happening in Providence, man, in Rhode Island.
But Jonathan Nelson, let's link up. let's do some business. Let's interview you. We would love to interview you, Jonathan Nelson.
He's from Prov. Like he
Let's,
grew up
let's
here.
understand you're into music. You actually worked at a radio station when you were young, playing jazz music. You are a part of the Jazz Festival. We're one of the biggest music podcasts, and we're also the biggest podcast of Rhode Island. Jonathan Nelson. Let's do some business, brother.
You know that comedian that's blowing up right now, that young kid? I think his name is Matt.
Matt Rife?
He's moving to Rhode Island.
I saw that report, but it wasn't like supposedly not confirmed, but he bought, I think, a house in North Smithfield or some shit like that.
I don't know where, but they're saying that he's moving to Rhode Island.
Yeah, so there's people thinking about him like he might actually do that, or he might just be invested into it. Matt Rife.
I think he's scheming on Taylor.
Listen, you're more than welcome to come by, Matt Rife. Love Island reunion today, by the way. Love Island reunion happening in T-minus 30 minutes. Love Island reunion. Round of applause for the Love Island. This is our Super Bowl. If you're into reality TV shows. Oh my God, Aaron! Oh my God, Aaron! Fuck, Aaron! Oh my God, Aaron! Oh my God, fuck, Aaron! Fuck, Aaron!
No, you haven't
Super
watched
Bowl.
this shit?
Super Bowl.
I don't watch that shit, bro. I'm the real Drew. The
You're
closest
slacking,
thing I
bro.
ever watched to reality
You're
TV
slacking.
is
Shout
that.
out.
Porn?
Sh-
Oh.
What?
I don't watch porn no more. Relax. I have an imagination.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, let me put the camera back on you.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Shit got crazy there. So while I was in the Dominican Republic for
shit.
13 days, though, out here, the Dominican Festival happened. But I heard it was a shit show. it went crazy. A lot of fun vibes, but at the same time, it resulted in a lot of arrests. And one of them in particular went so viral because the incident happened on camera and an officer was seen in this viral incident punching the gentleman in the face and in the stomach. Let's break down the report right here for more context. This was a crazy story. Basically, the biggest story in Rhode Island for the past 30 days has been this situation right here. And also, let's give a round of applause for ourselves. While we were gone, nothing happened in Rhode Island. It's almost as if the energy shifts when we move. It's almost as if, I'm not saying that's what it is. It's almost as if, though. Because watch tomorrow morning we wake up.
Some bullshit going on.
Mad 10 stories out of nowhere. But God bless. If you guys have any stories out there, if you're watching, and especially if you live in Rhode Island, you got something you guys want us to cover, any stories, something personal, reach out to us. We'll cover it here. DM us, Club Ambition Podcast on Instagram. But Dominican Festival in Providence, Rhode Island happened, right? This was a situation that had 6 people were arrested in one incident. Police said that 10 arrests were made in general, overall, that entire day, 10 arrests, and then 2 firearms were seized that day as well. This was Sunday night at the festival. In my opinion, the best Dominican festival, though, that happens across every state in America is the one in Rhode Island. It's the best one. People from New York come down, from Massachusetts comes down. The Massachusetts one happened. I saw some footage from that. Looked kind of butt. I'm not gonna lie. It looked kind of weak.
Look butt.
It looked weak. It looked weak. Nothing compared to the Rhode Island, Providence, Rhode Island one. Shout out to mi dominicano aquí en la casa. Ya tú sabes, la patria. De lo mío. Police said, let's see right here, Adonis Placino, 27-year-old Providence man, had an open bottle of alcohol, which he was observed drinking in front of officers. According to the report, he was asked to leave the area and he refused to do so, despite being warned he would be arrested for disorderly conduct. Police also noticed that this man was wearing a black satchel, they said, which he was trying to conceal from police in a nervous manner, according to the report. Right? It's what the police are saying. While he was trying to discard the satchel within a group of people and hand it off to someone else, he was trying to give the satchel, his bag, to someone else, right? He was maintaining constant eye contact with the police while trying to take the satchel off, the bag off, then putting it back on as the police kept an eye on what he was doing. The police said that the officers felt a weighted object inside the satchel, and they realized it was the handle of a firearm. You know, I guess they were rubbing on his bag. They saw it was a gun. While trying to maintain positive control over the satchel, they struggled to take him into custody and began to close in on officers. The crowd began to close in on officers. However, the quickly viral video shows Sergeant Peter Salmons, the cop, punching Placencio in the stomach and in the head, while the crowd kept yelling and trying to get him to stop. Police determined the firearm was in his satchel and it was identified as a Smith & Wesson 9mm. Also, it had 13 live cartridges in the magazine with no live cartridges in the weapons chamber. Suspected narcotics were also found, according to the police. The cop said that this was a 14-year-old veteran of the department and that it was hard, empty, hand-controlled punches. Right? The incident was reviewed and documented properly. It was reviewed by supervisors, and they've reviewed everything in internal affairs, and they determined that this was force that was needed to be applied to compel the comply. Basically, nothing was wrong. Their own department, the police investigated internally. They said nothing was wrong. It was a hectic, chaotic situation. Police said that a man identified as a 40-year-old Edward McLean began to throw alcoholic beverages at the cops. So there was a man throwing alcohol bottles at the cops, allegedly, they're saying, this 40-year-old man, while the other man was being arrested and being punched by the cop, right? Now, let me see, Court records show that McLean pleaded no contest in court, but he could be presented as a violator due to a related situation in 2010. Second-degree robbery case out of Lincoln. Placino Placencio was charged with 2 felonies related to possessing illegal firearms plus disorderly conduct, resisting arrest. Police say 2 other men, Denzel Rodriguez, 25, and Damian Reyes, 19, were also arrested for acting disorderly on Sunday. It was a shit show. In my opinion, when you look at the video, I feel like the cop definitely could have handled the situation differently. Even if there was a firearm in the gentleman's bag, you only knew that because you were feeling on the bag. It wasn't like as if he was reaching for the weapon or trying to shoot at the cops. It didn't seem that way.
It didn't look like he was resisting at all.
Yeah, it didn't seem like he was resisting. He just seemed like he was fat, oversized, and he was pushing through. But it didn't look like it was, and even if it was a resistance, it didn't seem like it was enough resistance to be attacked, punch in the face, punch in the stomach. I feel like they could have handled it differently. Maybe I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Like, comment down below. How do you guys feel? I did see a bit of mixed reviews in the comments, but I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people that were saying that the cops were in the right were these random accounts that didn't show the avatar, had like a random, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't real accounts.
The Russian bots.
And it looked like bot accounts. But there could be an opinion out there of people that felt that way. I feel like the cop was on some bullshit timing. They fucked up, as they tend to fucking do a lot of times. Thankfully, it didn't get crazier than that, right? Like, no one was shot or hurt in the incident. But the cops seemed to be too aggressive to me, right? They seemed to be too aggressive. Now, in that predicament, it did look chaotic and hectic, right? They said that people were throwing bottles at them.
Yo, I was there. I got kicked out. Because they kicked out niggas early, nigga. Like, the sun was still out when they was throwing us out.
Damn.
It was like 6. On my mother's soul, them niggas was mad already. Like, they had a nasty attitude the moment they started kicking people out. They kicked my group out, and they sat there and waited for us to leave. We're like, yo, we got you. Like, calm down. Like, they're aggressively telling us, move. And we're like, bro, we have a domino state. We got mashed. Like, relax. Even the videos I sent you, they're yelling at people, swearing, being mad. Like, yo, there is absolutely no need to use that much force. The dude wasn't resisting. He wasn't swinging. That nigga was just pissed. He took out his anger on a random person. God bless that cop's heart. I hope he loses his job because he shouldn't be on the force acting like that. That's my opinion. That's Noel's opinion. Because if I'm at my job and I start swinging at people I have to service, I'm getting fired.
Yeah.
There's no justification for you. Like, you're just angry. I know cops. They be angry.
Yeah.
The life be hard. These niggas be annoying. That don't mean you start swinging, though. Niggas hit them like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
And like, Vic, I'm telling you, bro, even the videos I sent you, you could see it. Like, they were mad. Like, they were just fed up. Also, like, I don't even want to be here. And my opinion is, if you're in that situation as a police officer, it's your job to have the training and the professionalism to keep your composure.
So what should we do, though, Roy? As far as the Dominican Festival, it seems to be a situation where the Dominican Festival, right, the Puerto Rican Festival also had an incident where there was a fight at the Puerto Rican Festival, and there was almost rumors of the Puerto Rican Festival being canceled, so they had to relocate it. They relocated it now. They keep relocating the Puerto Rican Festival. But the Dominican Festival has always been, in a sense, better, but more attendance. And at the same time, we've had a lot of chaotic years of shootings, et cetera, in the past. When we have a good thing, how can we keep it, right? The Dominican Festival needs to be, we can't take it away. Last year there was rumors of it leaving or whatever because of the trash. It was so much trash, so much whatever. It was cleaned up in 48 hours. They have people that get paid to do that. That's what they do. But they try to make it like a thing, right? Where it's like, oh, it's too dirty. Like, they don't deserve this to put it in the park no more. They don't take care of the park, right? Now we have police, being aggressive. We have the streets being packed. I feel like they have to also understand, if you're giving Dominicans the freedom to have their festival, right, you're going to have to give them a consideration of time, leniency, as far as, that video seemed like it was still kind of daytime. So it didn't seem too late.
No, they kicked us out at 6, bro.
It didn't seem too late. It wasn't like it was like fucking, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night.
That's exactly when they started kicking us out, is when that happened.
So it seemed like it was a bit, like, I don't know, uncalled for. I wasn't there. I'm typically there. I'm always there. But if you were there and you're eyewitness of this situation, comment down below. If you're the gentleman as well, Placenio. Such a very unique name, my brother. But I'm assuming you're Dominican because a lot of Dominicans, I think there's some Placenios in Bani. But if you're watching, you're more than welcome to join the podcast. Give your side of the story. Oscar Perez, anyone from the province of the police department as well. He has to be, I would imagine.
Yeah, I saw him.
That's his squad out there. That's his area. So, yeah, I want to get the full side of the story. I was out of town. I'm out of town, thugging with my rounds, my booty hole brown. I wasn't around, but the shit looked crazy to me. It looked crazy.
My thing was,
but if they were getting bottles thrown at them, etc., was that happening before the punching or was it during the punching? Right? Like if they were getting, like if the police were being hurt or attacked allegedly, right? And then as a response, maybe they felt like, oh, we gotta be aggressive back. Obviously, they were too aggressive, but why would you even throw a bottle at a cop? I would never do. I'll get fucking pissed. I'll yell at one. But to try to, bro, I care about my life. I don't want to get shot in the head. I'll tell you that much right now. I'll be the first one to be shot if I were to do some shit like that because I'll get crazy. But yeah, I don't know. They have tasers. All right, I'd rather see someone be tased. Even that's still extreme. But I'd rather when you see the punch and just seem personal, like it seemed like he hated him. Like it was like a hateful punch.
Bro, they were.
It wasn't
fed
even
up.
strong. It was just kind of like a hateful punch. Like I felt like a smack punch.
Yeah.
It just looked weird. Didn't seem like it was a part of the protocol.
He was just letting out anger. It's not. I can tell you, it's not.
You could I'd rather you at least use your toolbox, like hog tie him. I don't zip tie him or some shit.
Bro, they're taught martial
what the
arts
fuck is going on? Yeah, like what the fuck is going on?
Yo, I know multiple people who are in the police department. I know what their training look like. You niggas is just lazy. That nigga's just angry, bro. He was just angry. Like when you went, I'm like, all right, you're mad.
He's fisting him.
He's mad. He's upset. It's cool though. Cool. Yo, I hope, because my thing was, Vic, what made me mad, it's not all of us that were wilding out. It was like a select group of people.
Yeah.
And what frustrated me with the police was, you know who they are. Because I know who they are. The people I was with knew who they were. Like, there were street niggas right next to us. And I'm like, there's a lot of niggas from one side right next to us.
Yeah.
If the other side just popped up and I knew the other side was there, this would be very bad. The police know this. They know all their names. They know all their faces. Why are you just letting them walk freely as if nothing's going on? I get it's a free country, obviously, but it's like, you would think they would have at least one officer.
Yeah.
If it's a group of 20 people from one side and you know they have issues with the other side that lives in this area, why would you not be more observant?
There needs to be better organization. Proper planning, proper zoning. Like, there shouldn't be a case of the cops feeling overwhelmed, right? This is the best Dominican festival in the country. Prepare accordingly. I'm sorry to tell you the truth. No one gives a fuck. Reality, we're going to be in attendance. Shout out to Gonza, mural battle at PBD Fest. But really, right now, people don't give a fuck about PBD Fest. It seems like the Dominican Festival is the event of the year every year. And again, this year. So we have to preserve it. We have to take care of it. But we also have to take responsibility. Me, as a Dominican here in Providence, Rhode Island, talking to the Dominican community, let's try to also prevent situations. Let's try to do better. Let's help each other out. There's a lot of out-of-staters that come and visit. Let's try to organize better. The parade is one thing, right? The event at the Temple of Music. But in reality, people know what they're there for.
Yeah, to get
You're
lit.
there for the Deo, to get lit. You're there to walk around the street, to turn up, drink, play dominoes, eat some food, smoke some hookah, vibe out, walk around. Big, huge block party vibes.
Yeah.
That's what you're really there for. Since that's unorganized, maybe if we add some organization to that.
Had spaces just for certain things.
Yeah, like zone off areas, rope things off properly, have sectored off cops specifically.
Exactly.
Instead of just having them just standing like that in the middle of nowhere. It gives like intimidation vibes. There's not a sense of community aspect. There needs to be a community aspect. This is the biggest this is the best Dominican festival. It might not be the biggest quantity size, but it's the best. Ask around. It's the best Dominican festival in the country. Ask around.
I truly believe, Vic, they're waiting for it to pop off and get out of hand so they can get rid of it. Because it's been a gradual thing. Remember back in the day, the businesses used to be open however long they wanted to. I remember back in 2017 when they had the meetings and they now have a new policy amongst the businesses saying, yo, we got to shut down stores at 6.
Yeah.
So people don't stay around and have a reason to stay. And the business owners hated that shit. Like some of them were like, yo, like you're killing my business doing that. I truly believe their goal is if we can just phase this out, we don't have to deal with it anymore. But the reality is, we're the second biggest voting block in this fucking city. Brett Smiley, you need our vote. Stop playing with me, bro. And that's what I've been telling these niggas for years. Yo, they need you bad way. There's a reason why Brett Smiley runs to fucking South Providence every time there's a fucking election. It's the reason why every single one of these politicians run over there. We are the second biggest voting block behind the East Side. So nah.
He was there.
And he was there. And niggas was torching your shit. So stop playing with niggas, bro. Because this little strategy y'all got with the police department to try to phase this out, to make it as chaotic as possible, to have a reason, going from trash to violence, trying to create situations where you can have a justification to get rid of this, suck dick, it ain't going nowhere. Because again, South Providence and the East Side run Providence. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, buddy.
On that note, a shut up my marijuana. That shit was stronger than the earlier one. Damn.
That shit hit, right? That second one hit.
Oh, you already took it?
Yeah, I already did.
You're on your fourth.
Yeah, I'm already done.
You're lying.
I'm about to fill this up with something else. No, we'll see. I'm about to see what it tastes like.
Peso 30, no me hablen de eso.
Told you not to give me this.
Peso 30, no me hablen de eso. Oh! Let me calm down. I'm back home. Moving on to news. Let's talk about, real quick, everything that's been happening in pop culture, right? This story, I want to get you guys' opinion on this situation that happened, right? So Travis Scott is beefing behind the scenes, and now it's gotten more publicly with Killer Mike, right? If you guys remember the Grammys Rap Album of the Year, Killer Mike won, and Travis Scott did not like that because Travis Scott had the Utopia, right? And Killer Michael album won. Very hip-hop purist album against a very hip-hop mainstream kid youth-driven album. It's like yin and yang, damn near, right? They can coexist, but it's two different worlds and two different fan bases completely, two different age groups completely. Rap Album of the Year, Killer Mike won. Travis Scott went on to perform, I think, was it during the Grammys he performed, or was during something, remember?
Yeah, Fiend, it was garbage.
And he was like, he got robbed again. They count me out 10 times. They keep robbing him of the Grammy. He kept saying he was mad, right?
Should have won Astroworld, God bless.
Then we have Killer Mike. He dropped a new album again, right? It's called Michael and the Mighty Midnight Revival about 2 weeks ago. And he said on this album, "You gonna respect me like a motherfucking Grammy winner, like I cooked your favorite rapper like a granny dinner," right? And people thought, oh, he's talking about Travis Scott, favorite rapper, Grammy winner, blah, blah. He's like, people gotta respect me. Travis Scott has a manager, Young Larry David is his Instagram, one of his managers, and he went and commented, and he said, at Killer Mike, Macklemore, Cardi B, tour, selling out, Chuck E. Cheese, karaoke nights near you. So I guess they're saying that Killer Mike can't sell out like the other artists, but saying like...
Weren't they saying that his first week was like 4,000 copies or some shit like that?
Yeah, what, Killer Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like as far as when it comes to numbers wise, right? He is lower than Travis Scott. Travis Scott is Travis Scott, right? But to keep it updated more, shout out to my boy Jordan Rose. He interviewed Killer Mike, and this is what Killer Mike said today. This is breaking news today. His opinion on the situation.
Artists I deeply have reverence for and admire. Travis Scott's amazing. I'm never gonna think anybody deserves anything in front of me, especially when I put in my best. But a lot of his fans, they don't like Mike now, and I have to accept that. That's fine. But there's gonna come a time in their life that someone that they cared for deeply dies. And the question is, what song you gonna pivot to? You know, I happen to have a record called Mothers that acknowledges that a lot of those fans are young men, and they're trying to find their way. I listen to Travis, I jam, but man, does the record hit you like shed tears when she won't let you see your child, when child support on your black ass for the mistakes you've made, when you facing jail, your suspended license. That's what my music does. It's there for you. It's the blues, baby. I'm there to take care of the whole human being and to speak to the whole human being. No matter how good you do, somebody gonna be talking shit. No matter what good you do, no matter how many blessings you give, it's gonna be somebody there talking shit. Right now, there's a member of the black intelligentsia that hates Michael. Right. Because Michael, instead of graduating Morehouse, he dropped out of Morehouse. And instead of the politicians calling them, they call him Michael. Right. I didn't ask for that job. I just got blessed with a unique set of talents that were...
So basically, he's trying to say his music's deeper. He went on an interview and said his music's deeper than Travis Scott's music. Like, You can cry to his music. There's like specific situations that his music you can relate to that he'll jam to Travis Scott's music, but it's not like his music where it's that deeper, etc. Right? Or it'll connect to someone on an emotional level, right? On a realistic, real life situation level. And I kind of, I'm not gonna lie to you, I disagree, bro. Him speaking like that just comes off salty, and it feeds into this idea of the generation versus generation when it shouldn't be that way. It should be generations coexisting because we need each other. At the end of the day, we need each other. Right? Killer Mike is a phenomenal rapper, right? He's a better rapper than Travis Scott. I'm not looking for Travis Scott for bars. Travis Scott has never been an elite rapper to me in life. Never in life. What he is a phenomenal artist, all-around artist, phenomenal producer, phenomenal hook maker, phenomenal energy bringer, phenomenal, even in fashion, he's a trendsetter. He's made me a lot of money in my reselling days. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing Travis Scott merch right now. I might sell this. If I dry clean it, I think I could sell it maybe for $50-$60, and I might make $10 profit. Possibly. I have to check again to see how much I bought this shit for on tour. Oh, maybe. You guys remember? Did you guys buy anything that day? What?
No.
I think it was $30. I think it was $30. $35.
I didn't buy it because I didn't like none of the designs.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I like this one, though. It's nice. Straight up, La Flame!
It is nice.
But, in the back. Want me to show you the back?
I'll
show you later. No Diddy. I'll show you later. Take my pants down.
Okay.
When it comes to Killer Mike,
The fuck?
this situation, bro,
Stop hating.
this is getting out of hand. Right? We're going to have Travis Scott respond to this. I guarantee it.
No, of course.
Travis
is
Scott's
petty.
going to say some shit about this. And it's like I said, I watched Travis Scott perform live. I've teared up to Mamacita, like not recently when we saw him. I'm talking about like back in the day, like rodeo times. I saw him live. I've seen him live multiple times. Astro World. Yeah, we saw him at URI, bro. We saw him in college years ago. Like
before he was like big.
Yeah, upper echelon type of era.
Man, the fucking URI bleaches falling
We've
apart.
seen Travis Scott throughout his career, and we saw him recently, right? Twice. We saw him at the fucking, what's the song he kept playing? Fiend? Playing Fiend 16 times. Fiend! Now that's the official song for WrestleMania. Right?
For real?
Yeah, it's the official song
That's wavy.
for next year's WrestleMania.
I was moshing like crazy with the whites.
And like Marlon said earlier, he's tag teaming with Rey Mysterio for a match or two.
Bro.
I did see that.
So, and he has like custom Cactus Jack mask. So he's obviously a trendsetter. He can sell more than Killer Mike. He's bigger than Killer Mike commercially. Travis Scott is Godzilla. Like he's an enigma in culture when it comes to commercially successful. The numbers speak for themselves. Killer Mike is more based on integrity. I think that Killer Mike should just take a step back as far as that idea of like, my music, you do this, but you can't do that to his music, blah, blah. Just coexist. It's okay to coexist. You won, right? Ride off into your victory lap era right now with this new album as well. I heard good things about this new album. But let's try not to get into like, unless it's going to get musically. Like, if we're just going to be going back and forth with subliminals, we got managers subbing each other in the comments. If people are not going to like drop records, right? And I'm telling you this right now, Killer Mike probably would watch Travis Scott if it comes like to this battle. Let's be honest, bro.
No, yeah.
I never want to see Travis Scott diss anyone on a song.
I'm sorry, but have y'all actually like listened to a Travis Scott song? That nigga, I love Travis. I love him to the day I die. That nigga's not saying much.
Yeah, lyrically, it's not gonna be like, oh, I don't want to see it go to that realm. But I just think it's gonna get crazy. I don't want it to get crazier. But you can literally feel it like steaming, especially when his manager's commenting and shit and saying that Killer Mike is like a Chuck E. Cheese's, sold out in Chuck E. Cheese's. It's like, okay, so behind the scenes they're talking about this. They have issues behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And Travis Scott's saying what he's saying. And I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but Travis Scott's Utopia was not worthy of a Grammy. It was not worthy of a Grammy.
It was not.
I'm sorry. If you're going to give it to a Travis Scott album, give it to Astroworld.
Or Rodeo.
Utopia? His worst album is the Grammy album? Sorry, Travis. That's not going to happen.
It was a cheap attempt as Yeezus.
No,
God bless.
Your Yeezus 2.0? No. And it's kind of aged better. I'm liking a lot of the songs on there. I still love, Eyes. And, there's a lot of records on there that are dope.
But it's just not.
But it's not
Yeah.
Grammy winning?
Yeah. that really just showed you Yeezus was a one in a kind album. You could not
Bro, Gunna didn't even Gunna had the best rap album last year. He didn't even get nominated for the Grammy.
Yeah.
That says alone everything about the Grammys.
But you know what's funny? I have no blame on Travis because I already know how Travis is as a person. Killer Mike, you need to shut up. I blame it on you. The situation's got to this point. Because Killer Mike can't preach black consciousness and black advancement and be in that type of environment. But if you're in that type of environment, you understand your music is not meant to trend. Your music is there as an outlet for people who need to seek it. So you need to have a much more mature perspective on the situation. Yeah. You're also older. You're an older statesman. You're from Dungeon Family. What are you doing? Yeah. Why are you arguing with Travis Scott, bro? Like, let it, like, move on. He disrespected you. Cool. But, like, as an older statesman in the culture, I would like for him to have hit him up privately. I don't know if he did.
They should talk behind the scenes.
Yeah.
They should collaborate, if we're being honest.
They should.
They should collaborate in some aspect. Travis producing for him. They should make a collaboration work. Travis has serious records. They could probably make it work. But as far as this situation, the way it's going now, I don't like it like this. I'm not a fan of, like, because
it looks bad.
Yeah, and Killer Mike, you're bigger than this. Like, you know you're wrong. People cry to Travis Scott music. It's not about just what he's saying. And he has deep songs. Yeah. 90210, Coffee Bean. Mm-hmm. He has deep records. So to say that is as if you're just bunching him into this box of, like,
you just lit music.
Yeah, no, that's not what it is. You must not listen to Travis Scott, and that's okay. But also, we have to acknowledge Travis Scott probably just doesn't listen to Killer Mike, and that's also okay. They're both coming at it from ignorant standpoints as far as discographies and their content, their music. And Travis is being petty. Utopia does not deserve a fucking Grammy. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm sorry.
And someone in the comments said that the idea that saying someone can't sell is not corny. Yes, it is. Music is beyond profit. You have to stop this narrative that profit is this measure of success. Then you live your life by money.
Yeah.
Like, art is bigger than wealth. Art is bigger than money. Art is bigger than sales. Like, there's music that resonates with a certain crowd, and it could be their holy grail of music. Bro. And there's just a reflection of how good the music was for that crowd. Like, y'all have to stop this shit. It doesn't have to resonate with everyone to be good.
Killer Mike is a part of Run the Jewels, bro. Run the Jewels is one of the most successful touring rap groups of all time. They have one of the biggest cult followings in rap group history. Run the Jewels, now he's doing his solo shit. He's still a part of Run the Jewels. I'm pretty sure. I don't think they retired Run the Jewels. I think they can make a comeback whenever they want. It's him and I forgot his name, but it's a white man. He's like a producer as well, I believe. LP, correct me in the comments. I'm not an expert. I haven't listened to Run the Jewels in years. But there's a lot to Killer Mike. There's different dynamics. He also makes phenomenal TV shows. He gives a phenomenal interview every time. So that's the thing. We know who sucks at interviews. Travis Scott.
Oh, yeah.
We know who gives phenomenal interviews. Killer Mike. So if it comes to on-camera debate, I think, like, they just got to stop it. Because there's no... It's two different situations. They just got to coexist. If I'm Killer Mike at this point, maybe don't even comment. Because now you're going to get Travis being petty, his manager.
What I'm saying.
It's going to be crazy.
Bro,
and Travis Scott
60.
fans be on some Kanye fan shit. So, like, they might just troll him, kind of comments, and make this shit worse. Add fuel to the fire.
You're too old to argue with Travis Scott. As a statesman, in the Joe Budden interview with Yachty coming out, is perfect that this is happening right now. Because Joe Budden said it himself. Yo, they're back and forth. I really like their interview. They're back and forth.
I gotta watch it. Still haven't watched it yet.
You still haven't watched it? Bro, the subject matter was insane. Because think about it. Yachty's introduction into the music industry was Joe Budden.
Yeah.
That
Complex, the show, Everyday Struggle.
Everyday Struggle, that whole back and forth. So, like, and Joe is saying, yo, older people are doing their best to hand off the baton.
Yeah.
Because they're struggling with the fact that, nigga, Rap Radar is gone. Like, a lot of these, like, companies that people were dropping their music on, they had exclusive drops on, they're fading out. They're deleting their inventory because they don't have the cloud space to have it anymore.
Yeah.
The older generation's watching, that piff is, like, phasing out a bunch of their fucking memory. SoundCloud's about to go bankrupt. They're like, yo, the music we were dropping on places we could only drop without getting hit with lawsuits are fading away.
Yeah.
So our catalogs are disappearing. How do you think that makes us feel that we built this shit and now y'all being egotistical and arrogant as shit? Because the reality is, to the Travis fans, Travis is egotistical.
Yeah.
And he acts like a dick.
We've seen in Europe, the fans trying to take photos with him, and, like, him with the cops trying to take photos of him, and everything that's been happening, and, like, his ego's been showing. And it's like everyone has the right to, but you can tell where it's like, oh, this guy, on some rock star shit gets in his diva bag, but it backfires. That shit backfires. You can't be like that forever. That shit backfires.
And Killer Mike knows better. That's where I get frustrated. As an older person, you know better. You should be leading the way. That's always been my message to older people. Like, y'all should be leading the way.
Yeah, he should be like, yo, Travis, I don't know. Let's reach out. Let's work together. Blah, blah, blah. Stop this narrative, blah, blah, blah. Because you won the Grammy, bro. You won the Grammy.
And it was a great album.
Yeah, and it was a great album. I think you were more deserving of it of Travis,
Of course.
if I'm being honest. I think you were. As far as rap album Grammy winning, I think Michael had more of a rap full body work. It was more purist. Like, I appreciate it. I feel like it'll age better than the Travis Scott Utopia. Overall, did I agree with any of those albums? No, I would have given me to, if it was up to me, would have been Gunna. But Gunna wasn't even nominated, so God bless. Staying on Travis Scott real quick before we move to another hip-hop debate. Travis Scott is dropping days before Rodeo officially on streaming services with brand new music added, bonus songs from that era, and I'm thinking maybe newer songs. And if he does a newer song, I'm telling you right now, we might get a Killer Mike response in that newer song on this fucking album, Days Before Rodeo. Basically a deluxe version. We have a deluxe vinyl available on TravisScott.com, merch available, merch bundles as well. Days Before Rodeo. Finally, people are going to be able to listen to Mamacita on streaming services. It's going to be a hell of an experience. We're going to give a reaction to you guys Saturday morning, Saturday day with the music video reaction. We're going to do the whole thing. Saturday is going to drop. It's going to be insane. Travis Scott, Days Before Rodeo, one of the best projects maybe of all time. It's up there, right? Especially for our generation. It's like one of those you remember where you were in time for when that shit dropped, right? The cover art's iconic. It's so many layers to that. It's crazy when you think about it 10 years ago, and it still hasn't been on streaming services. Sometimes we forget, but it's going to be on streaming services now, finally. So that's happening, right? So make sure to check that out.
Nigga, you know how many times I moshed to that album?
My God.
Nigga, I'm going to wake up and play Drugs You Should Try and then just let the rest of the album play every single day for the rest of the year. Because SoundCloud, I don't pay for SoundCloud Premium. Fuck them niggas. You don't deserve my money. So I get hit with ads and I get angry and I stop listening to the album. Now I get to listen forever. I win.
Forever.
And I hope more artists do that. Because I remember Chance put Acid Rain or Acid
Rap?
Acid Rap, there we go. He
On
put
streaming?
it. Love that album. One of my
Didn't
favorite.
Drake do something like that too?
The whole, he put a bunch of, he mashed
Care
up
Package?
Care Package, yeah, which was a bunch of Lucy's that
Even
he dropped
So Far
over the years.
Gone.
So Far Gone
I think
too.
he like re-released it on streaming.
He did. It's on
Yeah,
streaming.
it's on thing. Yeah.
Lil
on
Wayne did No
He did some of them.
Ceilings,
He did some of
but
them.
it
yeah.
wasn't the whole No Ceilings.
No.
Couldn't clear them all, but it was a lot of
It
them.
was a lot of them. I want Detroit.
Yes, Big Sean, Detroit. He says he's gonna do it.
ASAP did Live Long, which was great.
Yes, and he did add a new song to that one.
Yep.
I remember that was a brand new song. That was a nice. I like that new song.
Most of the Dream Chasers are on streaming service. I think the first one's missing, or it's there. He put all three. Yep, he put all three. Some of French Montana shit is missing. The Coke Boy, the niggas with Coke. Some of those are missing. Coke Boys 1 might not be on streaming service. Coke Boy 2 is.
Them
Coke
shit's
Boy
never
3.
going on streaming services.
I really hope they do. Some of Max B shit's not on there either.
Listen, Apple Music and Spotify, they're not gonna approve anything with cocaine in the name. I'll tell you that much. That's
Yo,
not,
you get
battle's gonna happen there.
You get those Max B and French Montana mixtapes on fucking Apple Music, New York might end. That shit gonna play every week.
Also, speaking of Atlanta, we're talking about Killer Mike. We're talking about new music with Travis Scott. Atlanta new music. Latto seems to be the hottest female rapper currently right now. She has a brand new project that dropped. Peach, Georgia Peach. She's the Georgia Peach. And people are liking it. People are calling her the female Drake. I haven't heard the album yet. I did hear, obviously, Big Mama. What do I get for my birthday? 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 Baby, you put it on me, I'm sprung for you. Baby, whenever I come for you. Some shit like that, right? Shit's hard.
That's just hard.
When the beat swap,
I gotta listen to
Big
the song,
Mama,
bro, 'cause you
Mama.
didn't make that shit. You ain't giving no justice, bro.
I'm trying my best.
I
Someone
respect
torched
it,
you
though.
in the comment section, by the way.
For real?
What they
Yeah.
say?
From South Africa.
Oh, South Africa.
All the way from South Africa, they torched you.
Let's not even talk about
Let's see.
No. Imagine.
Says,
Imagine.
Can you see
first
this?
of all, spell my name right, bitch.
Oh, shit.
Drake is bigger than hip hop as a genre. And him and Black Cap Crody, talking to you, bitch nigga.
Black Cat Crody.
Gotta stop riding K Dot's meat.
They might be from the West Coast, Marlon. We have to be careful.
No, they then followed up and said, great live stream, tuning all the way from South Africa.
Appreciate
We
the love
appreciate
from
you
South
all. Shout out to
Africa.
Johannesburg. Never met a girl from Johannesburg and just can't get me along. No.
I hate Vic so much sometimes, bro.
Yo, shout out to Tyler, yo.
Tyler.
Shout out to Tyler.
Tyler. She's not black. She's
I
Indian.
love
She's not black,
Tyler.
she's Indian.
She's Indian.
She's
Indian.
colored.
Okay. Yes.
She's colored.
Tyler Creator versus Ian, right? Tyler Creator did an interview with Mav Carter. Mav Carter, close friend of LeBron James. He has his own company as well. He has a podcast. He had Tyler Creator on as a guest. And Tyler Creator, during the interview, said verbatim, this white kid, regular Caucasian man, he's like mocking Future and Gucci Mane. And people connected him to saying that he's talking about Ian, a brand new rapper that's coming up, that's been signed now. He has Atlanta ties. I guess he moved to Atlanta. But he got signed by Boo. For those who don't know who Boo is Akon's brother, who also managed Kanye West for a moment in time. Boo behind the scenes, behind a lot of shit. He, I guess, is behind Ian's career. Right? Now he's saying, in defense, let me find Boo's response to Tyler. Right? Also, response to Tyler, we're assuming that Tyler met Ian, right? But Boo
he never specified.
Boo said, yo, Tyler, I signed Ian and I'm from Atlanta. He sounds nothing like Gucci or Future. LOL. It's called influence. But I never thought I'd see the day where you become the old and hater on the youth. Right? And let's listen to right here.
Regular, like, Caucasian man. This white kid. Regular, like, Caucasian man. And he's, like, mocking Future and Gucci Mane, like, rap music. And, like, people are like, this shit hard. It's not even, like, satire. It's like, I'm just joking. I'm just mocking it. But I'm like, no, you can't do. And I hold rap music so close to my heart because this shit changed my life and everyone's life around me. And I'm a nerd about this shit. This is, like, weird. And I'm looking at it and something about it, like, don't even sit well with me in comparison to someone like a Mac Miller or Eminem, who it didn't seem like they was mocking it. They had a genuine love for it, and they were still just being,
Now, the situation here is interesting. I think it's a very interesting conversation, right? Because of the topic. As far as Ian, I'm an Ian fan. I like the songs. I like his project. I like his production selection. His producer that works with him closely is amazing. I like Ian. I'm not a fan of like the newer. I think he has like a new song. I didn't like it too much. Shut It Down, something like that.
But
also he has the song with Yachty, which I do like.
I like that song a lot.
I think he was the best part of that song.
He went crazy.
That's the only song I like.
That shit went crazy. That beat is insane,
That
bro.
shit's hard.
Yeah, it's just what the fuck? Do that shit on
What
camera.
was
What the
that?
fuck was that, bro?
Nigga, that's what they're doing. They're like, that's just
yeah,
hard.
yeah,
nigga.
yeah,
I'd be
that's true.
like, nigga,
That's true.
I'd be in my house. I'd be like, I'd be just freezing and shit. I'd be like,
You gotta be careful, nigga. You want to get an aneurysm doing this some shit.
nigga,
like
that
You gotta
shit
be careful.
hurts. But that shit looks so wavy.
No, yeah, they do like the freeze frame where it's like it's glitching in the music video. And then like, Cole Bennett, shout out to Cole Bennett, Lyrical Lemonade, phenomenal director, historical guy. Now,
Another white guy. I wonder if Tyler
yeah, it's
dislikes
Cole
him.
Bennett. It's Cole Bennett mocking culture, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is I'm shocked by Tyler Creator saying this, right? Because Tyler Creator, I would think he would be an Ian fan because of just musically, production, the sounds. Now, as far as when it comes to a purist perspective, he's saying that he'll appreciate like a Mac Miller and an Eminem because you can see the authenticity. But in my opinion, a Mac Miller and an Eminem are complete different artists from an Ian. You're looking at a Mac Miller and an Eminem for lyrical subject matter. You're not looking at Ian for that. Ian is more of a vibe, acoustic sounding, production value, good hooks, right? And just something to like vibe to. It's not really because of, oh, I want to hear what he's talking about, right? Mac Miller and Eminem, you were invested completely, right? The mocking aspect could be, well, Ian is dressed as on his cover art and everything like a suburban white kid, got the loafers on,
and there's the whole like IG video of him like putting on the same fit every day.
Yeah, he wears the same outfit every day, white T-shirt with the regular sweatpants, you know, and dirty sneakers or whatever, and messy hair. But then he doesn't sound like how he looks like.
Yeah.
I think that is a gimmick that works marketing-wise because it's called, what did Jaleel told us? It was a juxtaposition. It's a juxtaposition where you see this and it doesn't sound like how it looks like. So it works. That's going to be for a lot of things in life, no matter what, right? If you fucking, you're walking around, you're an orange soda can that walks around, right? But you're selling grape soda. I'm selling grape. Whoa, let me buy this grape soda from you because you're an orange soda can, and I would never expect you to sell grape soda. It's just like the unexpectedness of it, right? It works. This white kid, and he sounds like Gucci Mane and Future, but I never saw it as mocking. I saw it as influence, right? He got influenced by them because.
You think he sounds like Future and Gucci?
I feel like he sounds like Gucci and Waka Flocka.
I think,
and OJ the Juice Man, like that kind of sound, right?
Yeah.
And maybe like Yeet.
I was gonna say
like
he's pivoting towards Yeet now more than ever. That new
I
song
would say he sounds like
Yeet.
Yeet more than anyone.
Yeah,
to be honest,
he sounds more like Yeet.
Yeah.
And that's what people in the chat saying too. Like he sounds like a rip off of Yeet, and it's like that new song.
And that's why that whole snippet released, remember, or that leak of supposedly Yeet taking a shot at him or whatever.
Yeah.
And then why is Ian being called out but not Yeet, right? If Tyler's talking about Ian, which it seems like he is, right? Why is he mocking but Yeet's not mocking, right? Why is Yeet not mocking? And then we got Yeet on Charles Gambino's album, right? And then Charles Gambino's praising him like, oh, he's artistic and people think he's dumb, blah, blah, blah. Maybe that's the case for Ian, right? Or is it because Ian's younger? He just looks, what?
More
corny, whiter? Like, what is it?
I think it's because the way Yeet went about it was very interesting. He was like an enigma. No one knew who the hell this nigga was.
Yeah.
I didn't know what he looked like for a long time. And he didn't use Southern beats when he came out.
Yeah.
Remember, he used distorted, rager, thrasher beats.
Yeah.
Ian, nigga, that last mixtape Ian dropped, the EP, whatever you want to call it, nigga, that's why I think Tyler said what he said. It's mostly Southern 06 beats.
Yeah.
It sounds like Gucci Mane out of prison beats. I'm like, what is this shit, bro? Not out of prison, before he went to prison. Because out of prison, Gucci's a completely different person. But I'm like, what is this sound? Like, why are you sounding like Yeet over early fucking Gucci Mane beats? Like, what is the trajectory of this situation? Where are you gonna go? I think the bigger question is, the more I see who's around this nigga, where's he gonna go after this?
Wigga.
Oh, sorry, Wigga. After he goes, because in that new music video, he's riding around that Range Rover with a white boy. I'm like, okay, so you actually have white friends. Like, you really are like a white boy. So when you blow up off this rap thing, are you gonna do like Post Malone did to us and just stop making rap music?
Yeah.
I think that's why Tyler's pissed.
But we can't say this is not hard.
Because we're gonna talk about the Russ thing.
Bro, he'll run through. It's hard, bro. Like the music, and then Tyler said it during that. Like, people say it's hard, blah, blah. It's hard. Like it's good. Like it's good music. Like if you're telling me it's like purely trash,
or is the beat hard? Like everything together. Because if it's everything together, Tyler has a point. It's not about him. It's about
there's people that can say that about Tyler. You can say the same shit about Tyler, right?
What era?
Well, most recently he's getting more lyrical, right, and more rapping, right. But you can argue that the replay value in a lot of those records is gone down. It's still appreciated, right? Grammy nominated, like album of the year worthy. I think it's phenomenal projects. I got the poster right in front of me right here. Call Me If You Get Lost, right? Hung up on the wall. I love him. But I can see that crowd of people. I've seen the comments and the reactions to these new albums where it's like, it's more lyrical. It's not necessarily the replay value that it had before, etc. So the argument... Wait, I kind of lost my train of thought. I'm not gonna lie to you. What the fuck was I comparing? I was comparing it to Ian and
Because I said Ian. Is Ian's appeal what he's saying,
or what? Okay.
The entirety of it? Because the entirety of it is a lot of our culture.
And Tyler, I feel like his production's insane. There's song, bro. There's the DJ drama tag and like what the fuck. you don't even really care what he's saying in a lot of the songs. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like the production was just like so amazing and so well selected, and like the sequencing and even just his sound, like whatever he was kind of like wording, but not like what he's saying. He makes it seem like as if it has to be purely more subject matter. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. What is it? Like
I think what he's saying is, my nigga, this ain't your sound. It's someone else's.
Yeah.
That sound that Tyler took, that's his culture, it's his sound, it's what he grew up off. I think.
So you want him to be what? Justin Bieber 2.0?
No. Yeet created his own sound. Yeet came out with distorted thrasher music. I think Tyler's beef is like, bro, this white boy just walked in here making jokes about being this, suburban white dude who listens to like our music that we grew up off, and he's just ripping it off.
But the thing is, it can be interpreted as a joke, but what's the joke? I think he still hasn't done an interview yet, Ian.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't talked. That's the other thing.
He talks like in his videos, like, I'm dropping a song, blah, blah, and those videos get mad views on his Instagram Reels and TikTok. But he hasn't not done an interview. So we really don't know nothing about him. It does give, and I hate using this term because I think it gets overused, but I can see where someone could say like, oh, industry plant vibe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like marketing strategy, juxtaposition, four bats, the ski mask. Oh, this black buff dude with ski mask in the middle of the hood with a mic upside down. He's about to go off.
Yeah.
Oh, he's singing R&B. It's like with a weird voice, like a little filter, blew up, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can argue where is he now, but he could have a comeback. You never know. Don't count him out. He did have a fucking Kanye West feature, Drake feature, and another big artist, Usher feature.
Yeah, he's definitely a player.
In his first album.
Yeah.
They were all remixes, but they were features. Ian, again, the industry plant term has been thrown around, blah, 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 blah. I think it's the timing, a lot of this shit. The juxtaposition mixed with the timing, mixed with if your music's good. He hit all three.
Yeah.
We're not investing into him as a person because we don't know what the fuck he is, right? That's his next chapter, I think. We're going to get into that eventually. But we also don't need to always because there's a lot of hypocrisy in these opinions, right? Because sometimes we'll say that, like, we don't know nothing about him, blah, blah, blah. But then these artists will come out and say, like, you don't need to know nothing about me.
Which is what Tyler said in his interview.
So exactly. So that's what Tyler's saying. Like, you guys you don't fucking know me. I'm fucking.
Yeah. You don't have to know me. You're stalking me. It's weird.
So
just
it's
enjoy
like,
the music.
You can never win.
Yeah.
It's like
I think he had a different point he just didn't want to make. Because if you watch the interview, how that conversation started was off a completely different subject matter. It was about him and his like commitment to music.
Yeah.
And how much he loves music. Remember, he's like, oh, when I was a kid, I had to learn how to read music myself. I think what he wanted to actually say was, this shit is trashly made. I think that's what he wanted to say. Like, this is lazily made music. You're just ripping off old sounds. That's amazing, though.
That's just hard.
But I think Yachty
That's
made
just
that.
hard.
I think Yachty made that. I think what he wanted to say with Ian was, yo, this nigga's making music. He's just recopying shit. There's no innovation here. There's nothing new. And I think that's what Russ was trying to say with that tweet, too. I think a lot of artists are frustrated with the standard of music that's being put out.
Yeah, Russ tweeted, and let me see. Okay, I thought Schemas DM'd me that. Russ tweeted, I don't know, man. BN17 when Drake, Kendrick Cole blew up, Wiz dropped, Kush and OJ, Crash Dat Piff, Big Sean, Wale, Kid Cudi, etc. Nipsey dropped Marathon, Kanye dropped Twisted Fantasy, Nicki debut, Mac dropped Kids, Odd Future with the Earl video, Chief Keef a couple years later. A lot of this new rap just sounds like bad attempts at impersonating music that is still readily available, so I rather just go listen to that, LOL. But if you're 18 to 22 right now, I'm sure this new shit is slapping.
He's not wrong. If I had the option between Gucci in 03, 04 and Ian right now, I'm listening to Gucci because I know he was doing it. And he was really about that shit. Like, he was really talking that gangster shit. Like, he really was. Ian talk about, I'm fly. I fuck your bitch. I do drugs. I want to hear that shit over that beat.
I think
I want to hear murder.
Tyler needs, first of all, if he's talking about Ian, just say his name. I would say one.
I
Because
agree.
Tyler's not afraid of controversy, whatever. The motherfucker ate a fucking cockroach on camera for his first viral music video. Yonkers, phenomenal.
I think he did on stage too on
He said
MTV.
he rapped gay jokes to Funk Flex. Like, he doesn't give a fuck, right?
He doesn't.
So just say the guy's name, right? But then what? Does it look like you're haterish? You look more haterish when you're like not saying the kid's name when we know you probably are talking about him, right?
Yeah.
So if you are talking about him, say his name, one. Also, more context is needed, right? There's a sense of when someone is coming up, I expect them to have these takes like a Killer Mike and like a Tyler, where like they're kind of moving as if they don't know how this industry is, right? They're just saying things in these interviews and don't know that there's gonna be backlash. Tyler's been in this shit long enough. I feel like he's friends with Yachty. He's friends with people that are, I'm pretty sure know Ian. Reach out to Ian if you're for that interested.
I agree.
Like if it's bothering you that much, and actually see if this is authentic. Like what are you guys doing? Are you guys mocking hip hop? Because if you are, that's fucked up. Let me reach out because I can't reach out to Ian. Tyler Creator can though. He can make a difference. Him talking about it now in the interview though, you drive up that audience and that feedback of hater, older rapper hating. I think Tyler Creator's like 36 now. You're
He's
moving.
36?
He's like 36. Hey,
Damn, we're getting old.
Hey Siri, how old is Tyler Creator? 33. My bad. I put 3 years on you, my brother.
That's still alive.
33, right? 33. Old as fuck.
33 is not
He
that
might
old,
die
bro.
tomorrow. God
Nigga, you're
forbid.
saying that because you're
Just
31.
joking. Just joking. Yeah, Mo. No.
He's not 31.
I'm muting your mic, bitch. You better talk loud enough for our mics to fucking pick it up. Ho.
I feel like when you said that, Marlon had to think about it. Like, am I 31? It's like, nigga, I feel old, but nigga, am I 31? I'm not 31 yet.
Fuck niggas.
Nah, but listen, he's getting into the older generation category, right? Hey Siri, how old is Drake?
Nigga
38.
37, right? So these are rappers in their 30s now, right? That we listen to in their 20s. Now they're critiquing rappers in their 20s and in their teenage years. So it's generational, right? You're gonna see this happen. I don't know if Ian was trash, right? And I'm critical when like is deserving of it. I would call it out. I think there's potential there.
I agree.
At minimum, at beat selection and just like there's a talent with that. We cannot lie. If you have a project and there's a couple good songs on there and you hear the vibe, right? They have a cohesive vibe like his music is seeming to have. People can say, "Oh, it sounds like Yeet." Like I said, it sounds like Yeet. Doesn't mean the music's not bad. I mean, doesn't mean the music's not good. It's actually good music. He has good music on there. I appreciate what he's doing. I like the sounds, right? It's good music. It's hard, like Tyler said. But to hate on it and to say it's mocking,
It's corny to say that.
I questioned it during the reaction. I questioned him, like, why is he dressing up like this? Is it a gimmick? I'm pretty sure it's a gimmick, but is it was it strategy? Is it
a racial gimmick or
do
is
they
it
mean to
strategical?
disrespect it?
Yeah.
Because it's like
White boys shouldn't be listening to this type of music.
exactly right. And we got Kodak Black. I'm a suburban dude.
Yeah.
And we got this guy, literally a suburban dude.
Yeah.
Right.
Because people said he feels like he feels like the offspring of the Chief Keef era. Remember
Yeah.
Chief Keef era when niggas was wearing niggas was out here. Y'all don't remember this if you're young. I remember white boys was wearing fucking rugby polos with the fucking collar out.
True Religion pants.
That's the Ian generation.
And full circle moment. Tyler Creator used to be that rapper that was called Weirdo. Rapper, Odd Future, the weirdo kids, the weird rapper kids. Now we got Odd Future, blowing up. We have Lionel Boyce, Oscar-nominated actor, right? The Bear, phenomenal, one of the best TV shows of all time. Taco, a part of Dave, phenomenal actor. We got Earl Sweatshirt doing phenomenal, critically acclaimed underground albums throughout all these years still. We have Left Brain producing Haji Beats, producing beats. We have Steve Lacy, Hit Records.
Yeah.
Frank Ocean,
The internet,
legend.
The internet's still going crazy.
With what's that girl on the internet? Forgot her name.
Forgot her name too.
The lesbian girl. She's fire. I think they might be Grammy nominated. They might as well be. They're phenomenal. They're all talented in their own right. But now, full circle moment, he went from being the kid that's being criticized by older generations. Now it's come back around. And they're the ones now criticizing you. And same with Yachty. Yachty was doing the same shit. Because what he say? Was it last year we talked about it? hip hop now is like people are copying each other, blah blah blah. Everything's coming full circle.
They said
bro.
the same thing about you. Let me ask you this question, Vic, though, because I saw this on Twitter. Someone said it's crazy that Tyler is saying this because he's the one that came out into the rap scene making gimmicky rap. That's what people called it.
Yeah.
But then they started a debate, and the debate became this. And let me ask both of you, actually. If you, I don't even think, have you listened to Ian's songs before?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I feel like you
Okay.
listen to Ian.
You listened to Ian before? Because you had
Ian.
listened to Ian's music specifically?
I listened to a few tracks, like the ones you guys said, and saying it was good, and that shit was actually ass.
Okay, so let me ask this question. Because this was the argument. Tyler's gimmicky rap. I remember me and Eric had this conversation before in high school. It was done deliberately. It was like very strategical. And when you actually listen to the music, it was well created.
Yeah.
It was well produced. It had cultural themes behind it. The internet was arguing, you don't have that with Ian.
Mm-hmm.
So this might be gimmick rap too, just like Tyler was, but Tyler's gimmick rap was done artistically. This nigga's just making jokes.
Yeah.
Do you niggas agree? Do you see that there is like that Tyler's beginning is much better quality than Ian's beginning?
I would say so. There's all these rappers' beginnings. Mac Miller's, Eminem. You can argue, right? I think the situation is the generation. Ian, Four Bats. We live in a generation now where you can blow up without knowing anything about the artist. Back then, we were invested into the artist. We cared about discography, right? We cared about their fucking being. We knew about their friends, etc. We don't know who the fuck we're just now finding out who the fuck Ian knows, who's Ian signed to, etc. His fan base doesn't care. All they cared about was, oh, this kid, he's a white kid. He dresses very preppy, but his music's hard as fuck, though. What is the production's hard? Like, what the fuck is this? Sounds like old, like, Gucci mixed with, like, Yeet. What the fuck? Yeet's already good, right? Because people think, like, comparison is a fucking offensive. It's not.
That's right.
Yeet is critically acclaimed. If you're comparing to Yeet, that's a good thing. Latto. Oh, she sounds like Drake. Nigga, Drake's the biggest rapper of all time. That's a good thing, right? It's just in their own lane. If it becomes too much of that, it's like, oh, copycat. But I don't think he's a copycat.
Let me ask y'all this then. If Ian went out of his way to try to do shit similar to Lil Mabu, would we be having this conversation? You know how like Lil Mabu, he's white.
He's a gimmicky out the ass. Yeah, he's definitely making fun of us.
But he really feeds into that culture and shit like that with the music videos and all of that shit.
Little kids love him.
But Tyler ain't talking about him. You know what I'm saying?
That's not, that's a great point. Because what Lil Mabu's doing in New York is disgusting.
Lil Mabu's nasty though.
No, but he feeds into like this narrative that white and black people are like different, like racially.
But what I will say this, right? Lil Mabu, I don't know him, but I've seen his interviews. I've seen his like behind the scenes footage, his vlogs. I've actually
only
watched
listened to
his
his
stuff.
music. Yeah.
He seems good, like a good person. He seems authentic.
But
I will argue there is strange times, right? Like he has that song. What is it with Didi Osama, where like you can tell he wrote for Didi Osama because he's like the N word, but like he doesn't say it, and he has Didi Osama say it.
I know what
and it's like,
oh, I know what you're talking about.
And it's like, oh, it's dope. It's funny. I get it, but I can see where like too much of this becomes like, It's almost like the fucking like Dave Chappelle said, where like he did that joke one time, and like he ran off to Africa or whatever, but he didn't. He just took a break from it all. Whereas like you saw white people laughing, but then they were laughing a bit too hard to his joke about black people. Like it was too much, right? And the Lil Mabu thing, it comes off like, why you keep like pressing down on like kind of this like racial thing and like this drill sound when it's like you already accepted that you're not that, and he's done the gimmick things with Fabio and the skits and everything.
Yeah.
But he keeps doing that. I'm like, I don't know how long that can last.
There's
Unless he's like gonna be a little dicky with it. Like where you're a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I get that. But I've seen his interviews and stuff, and he doesn't seem like comedic. He seems like he's serious. So I don't know. And he's going to college now, so he's taking kind of like a little break from music, kind of. I don't know.
Because my thing about Lil Mabu, bro, was I remember there was a music video where and it was a song, he's talking about how people are saying he's a threat. Like the New York police is on him. And he's like, bro, it's not me. Someone else writes my bars. And then in the music video, he points to a black dude wearing a Nike tag. hooded up, looking like a thug. And he's like, that's the dude you need. And I'm like, y'all are eating this up? Like, he's trying to say that the music he creates and the narrative he's pushing is not him. It's some fucking black dude looking mad thuggerish who's actually behind him writing it. Like, that's concerning to listen
For
to.
sure, 100%. But at the same time, I think it comes off as like him feeding into what they say about him.
So is he just trying
at the end of the day, it's just all mockery.
It's mockery, but it's a dangerous level of it because a white kid in suburban neighborhood can hear that song and be like, oh, Little Mabu's getting his raps written by some black guy.
Yeah.
That's not a narrative you should be pushing.
Because you become influential.
Yeah, I can see
and then
that.
people start doing that, etc. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, I get it. I never had a huge issue as far as white people and hip hop culture. Hip hop culture should be for everyone, right? It comes and it starts with black culture, right? We created it, etc. Yes, but we cannot try to become the biggest and the most, dominant force without the white communities partaking in the music. You go to hip hop concerts and the majority of the crowd is always white people.
Yeah.
Like, they are the ones buying the music, investing into the music, buying the merch, music festivals. Majority of the crowds, white people. We've been to plenty of them. The Travis Scott concert, we went to 2 of them back to back, VIP seats. We walked the entire stadium. What did we see?
Majority were white people.
Majority white kids.
people.
Yeah.
So, like, we
Older white people there too.
so it's like we can have our cake and eat it too. It's like you don't want these white people becoming artists and making the music,
I don't have an issue with that.
but then
yeah, I get what you mean.
they're in the crowd, they're partaking in the music. So are we gonna eliminate them completely? Like, what are you talking? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
I think the issue is when stereotypes start to form and now you're old enough to vote, then it becomes an issue where your politics is a reflection of the things you grew up off as a person. So now you're looking at it like, oh, this nigga, these are just niggas.
yeah.
That's a real thing, whether people want to acknowledge it or not. Yo, it becomes a subconscious thing where you're now a productive member of society as a grown-ass adult, and you're now surrounded by people, and you were in a culture that you didn't fully understand, being presented an image of someone who looks a certain way, and now you think they're that certain way. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
And they're all playing into it. And it's funny, someone said this in the chat, and Tyler talked about it. I think the reason this is all happening is because everyone's doing this for money. There's no consideration for the art form anymore.
That I agree with.
We're just doing this for bread. That's why Dave Chappelle left.
sure.
Dave Chappelle said, yo, my art is becoming a way for white people to laugh at me as a black man. If I stay here for the money, I'm deteriorating the art. So I'm going to just leave. You don't see that in music. These niggas will do anything for money.
Yeah, that I agree with. I could see it, where the 6ix9ine effect as well, where
Yep.
it's like the clout, chasing cloutness, attention online, doing anything, disrespectful, the little pump effect as well. It works for people, right? When you back it up with something to produce, right? If someone today were to smash their head into like a red painted toilet and then go viral, and then the next day drop a song about that, and it's actually a good song, they could have a whole career off of it, right? Right now, and it gets crazy. This is where it gets crazy, where the actual industries combine, and now it's like, oh, there's no more morals, right? An example is the Haley Welch girl, right? The white girl that made that blowjob joke.
Oh, I saw that with
The
Stetch.
Hawk Tua girl.
Mm-hmm.
Why is she throwing the first pitch at the baseball game at the New York Mets? Doesn't make any sense to me.
What?
Why are you throwing the first pitch at the New York Mets and the MLB is posting it? Viral star Haley Welch throwing the first pitch at the millions of views. I'm like, the girl that made a blowjob joke? Like, what is... So now this is the person that's going to throw the ball at the MLB game and it's going to be highlighted by the MLB network as, like, the person to, like, we're happy to have her a part of our organization and collab with us. The MLB?
Yeah.
Like, and then at the same time, where's Sukiyana? We don't got Sukiyana throwing the fucking the first pitch, right? That might never happen.
He's not wrong.
At this point,
No,
let's
he's
get
not
Pinky
wrong.
out of retirement.
Pinky's crazy.
Oh my God, get her thick ass out of retirement and put her back in the fucking screen, throwing her first pitch. Like, what are we doing?
That's why I'm not mad at Tyler's point, though, Vic. Like, it's the same concept. It's like, where's the line? Where's the line where, because Tyler's looking at it like, yo, this nigga is like perpetuating stereotypes about us and like and mocking us. Where's the line? Is this about money or is it about the integrity of our culture and our people? It's the same concept with this girl. As a society, where's the integrity? The girl became famous because she went.
She didn't do all of that, but yeah.
That's essentially what she
does
said.
it better. No, I does it better.
I do it much better. Let me throw the pitch.
Someone said she was working with an animal charity that was sponsoring that game, so they asked her to throw the first pitch. Still not a great look, though.
Bro,
Well, listen, I don't want any animal charity that I'm donating to be associated with any blowjob girl. Like, what is this? Like, how does that make sense? Like, now she's trying to clean her image?
No, she is.
She's still the hot tour girl.
You didn't see the Stitch video? When Stitch, whatever his name is, the white kid, the
haven't
white
seen it
streamer?
yet, the streamer.
Oh my God, bro. So this nigga pulls up, and you know how he has his own bit?
Yeah,
So
Sketch.
Sketch tries to do his own bit with her. She's confused because she doesn't know him that well. He's like, oh, it's just something I do. Now you do what you do. And she's like, what do I do? She's like, the thing, Haktua, the thing you got famous off. She's like, no, I don't do that anymore. I don't want to do that. And it's like,
That was awkward.
yeah, it was awkward as hell. And he didn't know what to say.
That's what he does, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what he does, though. But it's like, who do you think you are? Why do you think you're here? That's what you got famous off. You think you're going to rebrand away from it? Like, no, nigga, this is why you're here. This is all we cared about.
Yeah, like, that's my thing. Like, I would be extremely happy with her just, like, doubling down the hot tour shit, go into, like, the sexual industry, do some shit like that. But to, like, try to come into the MLB, like, what is this? Like, this is a family brand. We got kids at this game. Who's that? She threw the first pitch, Daddy. Who is that? Oh, that's the hot tour girl, Johnny. Yeah, she's the one that did the blowjob joke on TikTok.
But in her mind, she's
What's
not
a
that.
blowjob, Dad? I don't know what a blowjob is. I'm only 4 years old and I can barely walk.
You
What
having
the
a, you
fuck
having
is
a
going
full-on
on?
conversation with a 4-year-old?
You
know what I'm
be talking to Ocean.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
do be talking to Ocean, but he's not 4.
Moving on, though. We spoke about this, but there's a new update, right? So we saw the viral story. Lil Yachty, the most hated rapper in the world in the 24 hours, right? Mr. Hotspot said he's going to clear the sample. Guys basically kind of saying, don't get too mad at him. It's just my reason, but I'm going to clear it for them. Now is an update today. Academics was a live stream this morning, and he said that he officially got from Drake an update saying that Drake is dropping the Super Soak, the song, now without Lil Yachty for some reason, right? He doesn't know the reason yet. I think Lil Yachty just took himself off the song. He saw the feedback. He saw people didn't like him. A Hotspot, Mr. Hotspot, and the religious thing. He felt like a bad look.
Nah, he wants
And
to play,
also,
he wants to play a victim, bro. That's
Drake
what he's doing.
out-rapped him, outshined him on the song.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? And I guess originally...
Every artist does that.
Yeah,
That's not true. Oh, nice.
Every
you heard the new
artist.
VZ song?
Come on.
The V's one? Not
VZ
yet,
and
not yet.
yo.
I saw the snippet, though.
Fucking watch that nigga. Wow. Yo, the
Come on,
video's
bro.
hard too. The video's hard.
90% of the people he's on a fucking track with.
He
wash
gets,
him.
he did well, but Yachty
needs
got
to
washed.
become like a
He needs to keep writing
executive
for the fucking
producer.
What are those
Yeah,
girls
I
called?
agree.
Something like that, and he can be appreciated more because like people are gonna expect things from him that he's not gonna provide. Because everyone always gets mad at his voice.
He's really
he can't change his voice. That's his voice.
He really wants to try to be like at the front of everything now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You weren't like that back then, bro. And people fuck with you.
He's dropping a lot. I feel like too much right now.
Like, bro,
Yeah,
go
it's
go
an influx.
Go back.
I want a Caribou
go in the
interview.
back. Go in the back again.
I want a Caribou interview.
Caribou, I'm not the two. You gotta know him.
I want to understand why she's leaving. I want to understand what's going on in that camp. Because Concrete Boys disappeared.
But to finish this real quick, speaking of Concrete Boys, so Drake had the song with the Mr. Hotspot, Super Soak, the goodness gracious sample. He sent it to Yachty. He was going to be on Concrete Boys Volume 1. Yachty hopped on it, blah, blah, blah. They left it off the project, right? That project came out. Now Drake is dropping it with the music video officially without Lil Yachty. But remember, Mr. Hotspot said that he was going to clear the sample if they do it clean.
A clean version, right?
So I'm assuming Drake's doing it by himself, maybe with Mr. Hotspot, maybe as a feature,
That'll be dope.
and a clean version on some like God's Plan 2 type shit. It could work. If they mix and master it better too, make it sound even kind of newer, fresher, maybe redo verses, etc. It could be like a little quote-unquote comeback moment for Drake. because I think it's a phenomenal record. I think it has a lot of potential. That hook, that production has a lot of potential, but it still hasn't been rolled out. But it needs to happen soon because it might be like, you know what I'm saying? That leak has lived online now for a month now?
A month, yeah.
We got to get to it, Drake. You got to drop that shit, but make it newer. So a clean verse
Yeah.
with a new spin on it in a new video.
That'd be hard.
It could be kind of hard.
This isn't a hateful question. I respect this. I respect what this man's doing, like what he's doing for the culture. Academics. I saw this online. One of the reactors, the twins.
Yeah.
He said this. Academics, he said, stop reporting on Drake because it's hurting him. Because Drake should have just released this on some random shit. Surprise shit. Yeah. The announcing shit's not helping it. Yeah, and Academics isn't helping him. What is your take on that?
I agree. I think that the song could have been better just dropped.
Which one?
Super Soak.
Super Soak.
Like without just like the leak was fine, but I'm saying the official version.
Look at the tracks he's been dropping without thing. They ain't hitting that hard.
Without what, Yachty?
No, I'm saying like just dropping.
Oh, so you're saying without doing the academic rollout?
Yeah.
Because that's what this is now. It's academic rollout. I don't like it.
But do you think that Drake is saying it to Academics for him to say it, or is it just Academics is asking and then Drake says something and then it's like, oh, he leaks it?
Bro, but whoa, Academics gonna be asking Drake for fucking shit every stream now, bro?
And then Drake can't expect Academics to just keep his mouth shut. Always.
Also, I truly believe because of the fandom that Academics has for Drake, if Drake said don't say nothing, he's not gonna say anything. I think he respects him too much.
Yeah.
He's too much of a fan.
He's too much of a dick swallower.
I did not say that.
I said that.
What I know is that Super Soak, rainy days, put in a hole. Well, he can't say that no more though. It was a hole before.
I know. What is this song gonna be about? Because Super Soak is about wet pussy.
I used to eat
toast. It's a bad girl.
I used to eat toast.
Used to be a bad girl before.
Stop it. Because Super Soak is about pussy that squirts. We gotta be for real right now.
He might be talking about the Nerf.
Bro, I hope that he gets people to check it out. Send it to us first, Drake, before you drop it. Like, don't ruin it. Like, to redo it,
it's crazy.
It has to make sense. Because people are gonna be like, I just want to listen to the original version. If you're gonna do a music video, he probably wants to make this a single. I don't know.
The original version's out in fucking SoundCloud and shit.
Yeah, I don't know. But speaking of Drake, 100 gigs dropped, right? I did the reaction on vacation. My little fucking draft.
Mez was holding that block hard.
Holding it hard.
Listen, this is interesting, right? So Drake drops 100 gigs. It was all over online, 100gigs.com. It was rumored because there was an account that he was following on Instagram. It was called 100 gigs, and people were noticing that this account had a lot of posts, but it was private, right? And it said plot twist. So people thought like, oh shit, this is addressing the Kendrick beef. Or plot twist. What would be a plot twist? Him and Kendrick are friends now. People thought these conspiracy theories were running wild prior for like 10 hours. Then after the 10 hours passed, randomly the account went public. There was a website posted as well, 100gigs.com. Then there was a bunch of footage, 100 gigabytes worth of footage and video and songs. He filed them and named them. The behind-the-scenes footage, documentary style, phenomenal, right? It shows you. It didn't show everything, but it showed moments that I think could lead to maybe.
You watched all the videos?
Yeah, 100%.
Of course you did, bro.
I was out there. I was posting them on Twitter. My account was like one of the most viral Twitter accounts while I was out there posting like clips from it. I kept posting like clips. Like this was when it was a time when he was like talking about the Jay-Z verse. Jay-Z was about to light a verse right before they hopped out. There was a time when he was recording that girl. What's that? I forgot her name, but like that. I know
you're talking about.
Take Care
and Take Care inside the closet.
And people thought that was a sample. No, but it wasn't a sample the whole time. It was over my dead body. Oh
yeah.
Over my dead.
That was done in the closet, bro.
And it was a real like it wasn't a sample. It was recorded and filtered like a sample would be. 40, bro. 40. OVO 40 is a fucking genius, right?
I missed this Drake, bro.
And like that era, you saw all that shit, man. And Drake talking to his mom, talking about that he made the song
for Serena.
For Serena Williams, right?
But it was a song with Rihanna.
Yeah, the Rihanna song, the love song with Rihanna. It was crazy, right? Hotline Bling was about a song. A girl he had sex with.
But where did you get the sample, Drake?
Drum.
Where did you get the sample?
I like the cha-cha.
Because you originally called it Cha-Cha Remix, you bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was
He
called.
did.
He
was
originally
dropped
called it,
like
and then he
SoundCloud.
changed it to
dropped,
Hotline
it
Bling.
dropped like that, and
He
it
thought I
got
forgot.
changed like a couple hours in.
But no one's talking about that. People talk about like like, oh, he stole it, but no one talked.
Cause I remember.
Nigga, do the fucking
Do
air,
the air
five.
shit, nigga. Do the Air 5. Bro, you wanna know why I remember too? It's because Vic brought it to me.
Fuck.
Vic,
It
the
said
link you
Cha-Cha
sent
Slide
was Cha-Cha
Remix.
Slide
It said-
Remix.
yeah,
That's what you sent me, bro. I
that's-
remember high school.
That's how I downloaded
That's
it.
crazy, bro.
I remember this, bro.
That's how I downloaded it, and then a couple hours later, you would try to look it up as Cha-Cha Remix, and it wouldn't show up.
It's Hotline
That's
Bling.
It was Hotline Bling.
crazy.
He hid that whole fact.
You
bro.
had
It's
the
sick.
whole fucking merch and everything.
Bro, I remember when you sent it to me. You said, bro, it's just fire. Look at it.
I was taking photos in high school on the steps near the gym with that
We had
long
videos
sleeve
too.
shirt, a Hotline Bling merch.
I can't find them videos and pictures.
I can't either. That's one of my destroyed androids.
You and Eric.
Yo, those shirts, man, were crazy.
Crazy.
Them shits were rough. It was like rough gilding.
Bro, the funniest thing is too, he came to my house because we were having a cookout. All of us. I remember we was in the pool. Niggas like, bro, listen to this song. It
Bro,
said
we was-
Cha-Cha Slide
That
Remix.
shit was hard.
Nah,
Yep,
that shit
you
was
played that
hard,
shit 10
bro.
times that day.
Hotline Bling.
It was
Bro, by
good,
the time
bro.
we got to the 9th time, that's when the song changed. That's when the title changed. I swear to God, bro. I remember this,
But
bro.
I don't think in the video people were like, oh, he's lying. He's not lying in the video though in the documentary.
About why he called it Hotline
yeah,
Bling.
because he
that's
was
true.
having sex with a girl and her phone kept blinging
We
and blowing up.
was
Maybe
just-
guys
it's a
calling her
hotline.
because
Who
she was a
was it?
popular prostitute. God
No,
bless her
it
heart.
wasn't. It was. I'm pretty sure that song was about who was it about? It wasn't a prostitute, bro. It was a girl at the time he was messing with.
I'm just joking, but she might as well be a prostitute. It was probably guys blowing her up. That's what you made it seem like it was guys blowing up her phone.
Yeah.
You know,
God
so he's
bless.
like, oh, Hotline Bling. That's what he calls her, Hotline Bling.
Telling you,
It
man.
might have been this Spanish girl, Jenny from the Block. I always forget her name.
Jennifer Lopez, nigga?
I think it was Jennifer Lopez who he was messing with at the time.
He took a photo with her, but it was kind of rumored. I don't know.
And
it
then
was kind of an
Jennifer-
intimate photo.
And then Jennifer Lopez did in one of her tours. She played Hotline Bling and she said, "I'm not picking up that booty call." And she made like a whole joke about it.
Oh, shit. That'd be crazy.
But that nigga, that was before they were fucking around.
That's what I'm trying. I think I got my timeline fucked up. I might, but I'm pretty
All
sure I know
is that
someone famous.
The 100 gigs shit is dope. I like that content. And I'm gonna stay on what I said on the reaction. I don't think that Drake was trying to be strategic. I don't think this is a rollout to anything really bigger. I think the next project is gonna be Party Next Door and Drake, that R&B album at the end of fall or mid fall. I don't think that the 100 gig shit was like that. I think it was him being Drake. What is Drake? Drake, no matter what he tells us, his stomach has problems. He's taking a break. God forbid there's a death in the family. He's gonna still drop music. The guy's addicted to dropping music, right? We have the fucking album For All the Dogs, Fat D. He gave us his Fat D. And what did he give us after he gave us his Fat D? Right? What did he give us after his Fat D? It got scary for a couple hours, for 3 hours, right? He gave us Scary Hours 3. And he's like, I'm not doing this because you guys told me to drop rap. I'm doing this because I want to, and my stomach, and this is that.
He's gonna
then
clip that. That's
them
nasty.
6 tracks were better than the whole
Bro,
fucking
you're
album.
lying, Drake. You're lying. It's okay. You're addicted to releasing music. And then people, though, like we've argued in the past, it's not addiction, guys.
He has to.
He has to. He's contractually tied to Lucian Grange and the Illuminati of music, Thanos. Drake has to drop music.
I'm
He's
sorry.
a slave.
Vic.
Drake's a slave. He's the
Vic.
richest slave of all time.
Vic, those
Richer than Kunta Kente. Like, he's rich.
we gotta stop, bro.
What's up with the comments?
Those 3 links, those 3 like leaks being put on streaming services was very weird.
But he posted on his Finsta, UMG took down his post of him posting those songs because he posted the full songs, right? He posted It's Up, right, with 21 and Young Thug. Then he posted the Blue, Green, Red, and he posted Housekeeping Knows with Latto. Those posts were taken down. They were flagged by UMG on his account. He posted on his story, like as if like what, like they took this shit down, like complaining. 2 days later, on streaming services, he never posted the songs. Days later, he posted on his story Blue, Green, Red with emojis Blue, Green, Red. Days later. Probably because he realized, people fuck with this, and he probably fucks with it. In my opinion, that's the most quality record. Out of the 3 records, the one that would make the most sense to release is that record. I would say the Latto record because of the Latto album, but it's not as good as it could be, especially Latto's part.
Not.
Like, it's
It's
like,
not.
nah.
My
like,
thing is this, Vic. I'm gonna ask you this straight up. Why didn't he drop it on SoundCloud? We're talking about a guy who's always he has such a plethora of Lucy's that he has dropped unofficially. He made a whole care package for it. Why did he have to put this on streaming services?
I think he had to because of the contract. Because I saw where when you read it, it says licensed by UMG. He's not. He's like a licensing deal. Like we said in the past, like it said, there was like a new record label under him that I forgot the name of it. Like it wasn't even OVO. It was something else. Remember we spoke about it. It was like something else. It said something else. Like it was like Drake something it was something else that where it was like it showed as if it was like more ownership than ever before, but it was licensed under UMG. Before it never said that. It was like fully under UMG. So it's like a licensing agreement. So if it's licensed, they have the rights. That's their artist to license whatever he's putting out there. It's full records. Hook. It's not draft. They're damn near mastered. Like it's a full 3 full records, right?
No, yeah.
He should have just snippeted them instead of dropping them fully on social media, right? Now, what makes it weird is the fucking website, because that takes a lot of coding. That website is well done.
It was.
It takes a lot of coding.
That ass.
Right? Unless...
No, it does, bro. It does.
Unless they just
really
copied the coding from another website that seemed the same.
Yeah, you just copy and paste. AI now, bro.
Yeah.
Code me X amount of lines to retrieve files from the, you know what I'm saying?
It is a simple layout.
It's simple.
You're not wrong. Maybe I'm overthinking that idea of it. But yeah, I think Drake just wanted to, again, he's addicted to dropping music, so he's dropping the music. But people are gonna say he's a slave, blah blah blah. We're never gonna satisfy anyone. At the end of the day, if he didn't drop, right, which I don't want him to, I want him to take a break. There's gonna be people that be like, "Why would you take a break? Oh my God, you're a sore loser. Why are you gonna stop? You're gonna hide away. You're a bitch. Get out, bitch. You Canadian bitch."
Charlamagne said, "Do it."
Whoa, you Canadian bitch. Why is he Canadian bitch now?
Wait, people think he's gonna hide or stop dropping?
No, people are recommending
people want him to.
Charlamagne said
but
it.
people are mad if he does.
Why would he?
Said it. No,
people get mad if he does.
Why should he? Drake always, even if it's not an album and shit like that. Just
he's consistent. He's a consistency king.
Lil Lucy's, bro.
I get it. I agree with what homeboy on Charlamagne's podcast said. The white dude,
Andrew Schultz.
Andrew Schultz said, "Yo,
Hitler.
Yeah, we rebuild the aura, rebuild the suspense." Even Vic has said it. Yo, if you're gonna take that route, take a couple months off, make niggas want you.
Yeah.
Show the industry that they actually do need you. I'm telling you, bro. Drake disappears for a few months, the industry's cooked.
Yeah.
It's done.
You think so?
Yes. Bro, yes. This nigga is worth more than the music made in the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
What if certain
He wasn't lying when he said that.
What if he does take a break and certain artists just start shining?
Even better.
Listen, even if he takes a break, there's artists behind the scenes that he's invested in that people might not have no idea. Like, I feel like he's invested in Yeet behind the scenes, right, financially. Yeet's dropping soon. He's promoting his shit. There's always, like, what's it called? 3 degrees, 30 degree separation, whatever the term is.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
3 degrees of separation.
It's, 3 degrees of separation.
1 degree of separation away from Drake. Someone's attached to someone of someone. The Latto album sounds like Drake.
Yeah.
Maybe because Drake helped her, motherfucker. We already said that out. If that out the realm of possibilities, one of his best friends is 21 Savage, and she's dating 21 Savage, and she's been with 21 Savage for like 4 years now. I think that's what the fuck the case is. And wasn't he dating her sister? Remember, he took her out on a date, Latto's young sister. I think Drake probably is helping Latto, not ghostwrite, but structure records, reference track, do reference tracks for her.
I agree.
Why not? Right? And then people say, "Oh, it's against Nicki and Nicki." Bro, the bag's where the bag's at. He could get paid to help her out. He could get paid to help her out. He's in Atlanta with 21. He's always with 21. They can make it work, right? Now, as far as the songs go, my favorite song, like I said, is Blue, Green, Red. Blue, Green, Red. Edwin said, another Edwin, crazy Edwin take, right? Drum roll. Edwin said that on It's Up, Drake's rapped the best he's rapped in years. On It's Up.
He gotta stop sniffing that paint, bro.
You think the same? It's not better than anything on Scary Hours.
I don't think it's the best.
It's not better than there was a song with
it's better
with
than
J. Cole
For the D.
shit.
It's better than For the D. Yo. The hammers are coming out, bro. How that bar go? That shit was hard. The one about the judges.
I don't know.
Oh, you gonna say his whole verse is good as fuck because of that one
I
bar?
don't like that.
It was
I don't like
There
that
was a lot
song
of
like
great.
that.
There was a lot of great.
I think the song's
verses on
alright.
this
I
song.
don't like that song
I like
like
that
that.
song. I think the features was better than him.
Y'all was at a party.
I think the features were better than Drake. I don't know.
I went to a party. I threw that shit
You
on.
heard outside.
No. It's I like
Niggas
the
was sick
song.
at Drake
I like
verse,
the
verse
song.
for verse, bro.
I like the song 100%, But like I feel like I like Drake. It was good. But when Young Thug came in, you was like,
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Drake's flow has not been that aggressive. Like, that nigga wanted that shit. It was Scary Hours 3, you heard it? What a hair spot wash. This is just the beginning. You gotta wait for the music to drop.
Drake, turn this shit the fuck out.
I just picked up something from Mercedes. It's a one-on-one.
I don't know. Maybe I gotta play it more. I don't know. But this shit to me is hard.
You just want to be in a gay strip club.
I got away from the city.
No, I like this song. I'll tell you which part I don't like though.
Since we blew up and got green.
When he high pitches his shit, I don't like that part.
Oh, at the end?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's mid.
And a lot of songs like I could do without it. Yeah. I see it. I see what it does.
It didn't even chart. You saw the numbers for these songs? It was pretty sad.
But it's not sad though.
For Drake. For his dick riding fans.
I think It's Up went to like 28. Yep. That's
That
not
part?
bad.
I don't like that part. I don't like that part.
But he might not like it either. But it's a leak, and then UMG pressed the button to release it.
A leak, motherfucker. He put that shit out.
I feel like, man, I don't know. Because the thing is, the Kendrick stands in the comments are gonna be like, you have to count it as a release, etc. Blah blah blah. You can, but it's like, bro, it's a leak. Like it's like the point of it is to leak these records. Like it's not there's no cover art. You know what I'm saying? There's no rollout to these records. It's just these little Lucy vibes, right?
Bro,
Yeah.
bro,
But people are gonna rank them.
He did roll it out though. He made a whole fucking separate page for him.
But
He
it
did.
wasn't for the songs.
Yeah, it wasn't official rollout. Vic is right.
It was like the main shit. Really, I think if you look at most of the website is the footage.
Them shits
Yeah.
were posted, taken down. Then he posted that they got taken down, and then 2 days later he drops them.
So there could be the conspiracy of that being strategic.
Yeah, like it was deliberately done, create hype. My thing is this.
If you're gonna leak them, just leak them.
But these songs ain't that good for him to do that.
It's
And he
not.
fucking knows that.
He knows that.
These songs ain't that good for him to do that.
At all.
And if he thinks they are,
He's losing.
there's a bigger conversation to have. And I'm scared to have that conversation.
Bro, that was the
I'm scared to have that
That was
conversation.
the argument. You have good ass fucking songs that you don't want to fucking leak.
My
Like
thing,
the one with fucking Lil Uzi at the
Yeah.
gates.
Oh, that's just
hard
hard.
as fuck.
That's why I don't understand.
Hard as fuck.
I think Drake is in a bad situation. His fans put him in a bad spot. Bro, if Super Soaker does terrible, like it doesn't hit number one, that is another song he's dropped that ain't touched number one. We got to talk about it. Like, are we gonna lie and be like, yo, I've heard this for the last 3 fucking months about how Drake is the selling artist. He is the GOAT. He's Mr. Charts, and he has dropped multiple times, and he's not hit number one. If Super Soaker drops, he doesn't hit number one. His fans put him at a bad spot. I don't care about shit like that,
I think he has.
but the fans will.
I think he has number ones in the tuck,
I hope.
ready to go.
I hope.
He got them shits like when niggas do money spreads.
Then why is he hiding them?
Money spreads. What is that shit called? Is it money spread?
Yeah.
Mayonnaise. What's that shit called? Money spread.
Mayonnaise is crazy.
When
I don't know where he got mayonnaise from.
when
God
niggas
bless
spread
him.
that shit out.
It's money. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
money
money
spread, bro.
spread.
Drake got hit records. Like it's like the was it Yu-Gi-Oh card shit? When you put that shit on your arm, was it Yu-Gi-Oh card? You got to put Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Blue Dragon.
Then, because right now,
He got
Vic,
that shit.
Vic, you saying that, but right now, from what it looking like from my perspective, this Party and Drake album might be some butt. If
Don't
this
say
is how
that.
he's coming, it's gonna be some butt.
Be heartbroken. Don't say that.
But are we gonna lie? Because you're telling me as number ones, he's not dropping them. So either you hoarding shit, or you and gatekeeping them, or you hear and this is your best. Like you said, the conversation you don't want to have. This is his best, and if this is his best, and this is what he's coming into going into November, this album's about to be some butt, nigga. Are we gonna have the conversation or not? Because Party just put out some mid. My hope here is that when they come together, they make greatness. But right now, individually, they're making some mid.
Mid plus mid. You put 2 midgets on top of each other. You get high.
No, you get a regular sized person.
You get 2 midgets together.
You get a regular
get-
sized
you
person.
You get
high.
a regular sized person.
If you're lucky.
You think it's crazy.
Nah, bro.
If you're lucky.
4 foot is a midget. That's 8 feet. That's high. You get mid on top of mid. It
Bro,
could be
if
a
we
classic
put-
album.
if
I
we-
still have high
If we
hopes.
put 2 midgets next to you, bro, they'll be about your size. I'll tell you this though. Out of everything that he's been dropping lately,
Yeah.
because I don't drive anymore and shit like that for work, so I haven't been on the radio. Has there been like any of those tracks been like, let's say, like top 10?
No.
No, that's my point.
None of the Camila Cabello records, the Gordo records.
Not these.
Let's wait. He's gonna have this conversation soon. We're gonna see when that Super Soaker song comes out. We're gonna have the conversation. There may not be number ones, bro.
Talk
We'll
about
see.
this shit I got to debate.
We'll see. Look at this video real quick of
Rey Mysterio.
I'll tell you this: if he drops that mask, I'm buying.
Oh, I might buy that, bro.
Listen, man. King R&B.
got
Big Act
the cocky party.
What the fuck are you even talking about? Y'all not making no money, making nobody money.
Talk that shit!
I put your ex on, I put everybody on. You ain't did
Tell
nothing.
him.
I don't even know.
Yo,
You can't make a bitch famous for nothing. If it's not a sex tape, you can't do shit, homie.
yo, I'm trying to get Party not to be too humble. Yo, he hanging around Big Act. That's the Big Act energy right there. But it's really Big Party.
The big
Fuck are you talking about?
Man. Fuck.
Academic running his mouth, bro. I would have socked him right there, swear.
Bro, but
Talking about he's acting like that because of academics?
it's that Big Act energy. You're not wrong. That's Big Act
That's
energy.
Big Act energy,
That's
bro.
Big Act
Bro,
energy.
bro,
You
Like
gotta
Big-
see Big Act
bro,
on
No,
the
you gotta see
RLQ,
Big Act,
bro.
bro.
Big Act be talking
Party's
shit.
been like that before fucking this.
Nah.
This Jerry looking motherfucker,
This
bro.
shocked the
I
internet,
like
bro.
I like Party like this. I don't like
No.
fully what he
no,
said.
no,
Like
no.
it comes off like
not saying
yeah,
it's
the
bad.
sex tape, like
Kind of
whoa, whoa.
incelish.
It comes off, whoa, you're going crazy on these niggas. But
Hey,
I do like the confidence.
maybe he has videos too. We know he has photography.
That nigga's evil. I love it.
Ack was hanging with him and Drake, I guess. Drake was there too, and like they said, there's 2 titles for this album, the Drake and Party album, but nothing confirmed yet. They're still waiting to see what they're gonna decide for it to be.
Someone said,
Things that just make sense and are $3,500
the fuck are you
per
playing?
night overwater
I
villa
wanna.
in the Maldives.
Someone brought this up, and I want to hear what you guys said. They said The Weeknd is better than Party Next Door.
Huh?
Better.
What
as-
are we talking about?
It depends.
Discography.
What era?
He's the better overall
artists.
artist. Yes, he's a better overall
Yeah,
artist.
what are we
he has
talking?
a better discography. He has more
We're
of
talking
a.
about like projects and
he has
work
more
and
range.
stuff like
he has
that.
a big.
For
Bro,
sure.
The Weeknd's like bigger right now than Drake. No, like as far as streaming wise, like,
Yeah.
The Weeknd's huge.
But the
Oh,
Weeknd's
but people
niche.
don't want to talk about numbers. They said you can't.
Okay, no numbers. Then okay, hold on. So Weeknd has a niche. It's the trilogy. That was his sound that he built.
Mm-hmm.
Party had a sound he built. I think Party did his sound better than the Weeknd did when
Yeah.
it comes to quality. That's just me.
I like that argument.
And Party actually produces his own shit,
And
all
he
his own
writes.
shit, and he writes all his own shit.
Yeah.
The Weeknd doesn't produce me his music.
But the Weeknd
He
has
could probably
range.
help. He could probably co-produce. He technically does, but he doesn't make the production. Maybe he will in the future. He should. If I was him, I would. But
But he has more range than Party.
yeah,
I don't think I've heard a Weeknd album sound the same at all.
yeah. Party has like that range. Like he'll get into like a Young Thug pitch voice when he starts rapping.
Caribbean vibes.
And in Caribbean vibes, but it's not. It's still Party. Like it's not too. But the Weeknd has eras and like he does this thing.
Yeah.
I don't think they're really incomparable other than their attachment to Drake and then Toronto.
Yeah. But
R&B.
I'm taking Party Next Door the album over the trilogy. That's just me though.
Yeah.
That's me personally.
Yeah, I don't know. I did watch Godzilla -1. I recommend people to go watch it. I cried. I watched it on the airplane after a year of it coming out.
Oh, they actually have movies on the airplane?
Well, you can download it on your phone, pre-download it. But I pre-downloaded it on Netflix. That's the only way I was able to watch shit on Frontier.
That shouldn't even have a bench for him to put the phone down.
Nigga had
watch
oats
like
to
that.
hold it.
Yeah.
I had to watch it like this.
Oh man.
It was a good movie?
It was a good movie. It was a good movie. It was a good movie.
I heard it was a
good
good movie.
storyline.
I heard it was a
That's the
good
main thing. It made me cry. Beautiful storyline. I recommend people to go watch Godzilla -1. We have right now Love Island. Right now,
Oh, yo, Shorty's telling me that this shit going crazy.
I gotta go watch Love Island right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Noah Lyles in the Olympics. Noah Lyles won. He won his race at the Olympics, gold medal.
Lost
And-
the 200 meter.
Yeah, and the world champion comment that's gone viral. There's a quick snippet right here of him arguing with Shannon Sharp.
Prompted, you said you see these hats and they have world champions on it, which we've always called the basketball players. We've always called the NBA, the NFL, the Super Bowl champ. We've always called MLB. We've always called them world champs. And I think that's where a lot of the blowbacks, because it seems like one of America's best athletes was taking a shot at some of America's best athletes. And I think it kind of put you under the eye, because then, basketball players said what they said, some football players chimed in also. And then for the first time, I actually saw some of these athletes like openly rooting against you. I mean, you might not, something you would probably never see in another country. You're not
celebrate their athletes on such a humongous stage. When Taboho won his gold medal, he went back to a stadium filled with 30,000 people celebrating him.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
When I showed up back home on my flight, of course, some people recognized me, and I'm very thankful for that. But there was no 30,000 people. There was no limo driver ready to take me home. There was no bus waiting. If I had my mom, I had my pops, and they were ready to.
So this has been a huge discussion online. So people are saying that he's jealous and just hating on the NBA players, etc. But people are saying, like, the idea of being a world champion and the difference between that and these athletes in the Olympics who actually are representing the world, right? Because when the NBA players win, he's not wrong. He's like, they won, but they just won the National Basketball League, but they get world champion title attached to them when it comes to the NBA title. So it's a sense of like, oh, this and that. And then also, I think there's a fucked up situation when it comes to the comparison of countries. A lot of these other countries, the cultures is different.
Yeah, and they don't have that many sports.
Exactly. They don't have that many sports. So when they have these athletes represent them at the Olympics, when they win, it could be a fucking, no disrespect, but it could be a fucking a chair maker from Australia. The chair maker, or no, this from the fucking breakdancing bitch. You guys see that breakdancing bitch? That fucking bitch. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that shit? What the
Wasn't
fuck?
she on like Jimmy Fallon or some shit?
No, they had a skit,
Yeah,
a fake one.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they made like a fake thing of it.
Bro,
In our
that shit.
With P&D, man.
Hold up, this motherfucker. I'll play that to close it out.
I'll tell you this, bro. She had some balls to go do that shit. When the world's seeing it.
They rigged her. They said she rigged it. That her husband was on the committee.
Oh, I thought you said rape, bro.
Nah.
God bless. Grape.
She rigged it. I guess her husband was on the committee that was picking who would represent Australia.
So what? She just did it to make a joke out of the Olympics?
I guess she has a PhD in cultural studies. And they're saying she did this to be able to write a paper.
Look at that. Can I play
and gain notoriety. It was a whole thing on Twitter.
She got some balls, bro.
They did mad research. Like, they really found that this woman...
That's embarrassing.
That's what they said, that she rigged it to, like... Because she had no competition in her country, so she was the one that would win by default. I kind of believe it, but I got to do more research on that because they're saying there's not much credence to that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But what I will say is that...
That would be the only explanation, honestly.
Yeah, she looked like she sucked to me.
That shit's mad loud. What is that shit playing from the TV?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh!
I have to ask you this. How are you feeling since your performance?
Bro, she has to be embarrassed. Like on a world stage, and then you're doing this, and like you obviously suck. Like, like what the
You
fuck?
obviously suck.
Did she think she was good?
I think I saw something where she was like commenting. She was like, I expected some stuff. She's like, but the hate is like crazy, this, and that. What you mean the hate is crazy?
Did you watch the finale?
That shit was kind of like disrespectful.
to breakdancing.
Yeah, come
on.
on.
It was. People were saying
how the fuck did your cousin feel about it?
I should ask him.
You should ask him.
Because he's an actual professional breakdancer. He probably felt disrespected by it, I'll tell you that much.
Did you watch the finale of that whole thing? Like
I
the
don't
last
know.
two
I didn't
competitors?
watch the fucking thing.
Bro, it was so crazy.
I saw Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise had like the closing ceremony. He was a part of it or something.
He did a stunt or something like that.
And America won like I think 60% of the gold medals.
Yeah, but we tied with China for 40. That was a whole thing. If you watch that finale of the breakdancing stuff, bro, they were going so crazy. They were finishing each other's moves.
Damn.
Because they were like, one was breakdancing, the other one's off to the side. The nigga on the side, he knew what his final move was going to be, and he did it with him. I was like, yo.
Because it was the first time breakdancing was a part of Olympics, right? I think so.
Yeah, something like that.
The first time breakdancing was in the Olympics.
First time and last time.
He's
no,
not lying.
They said it. Yeah.
They said it. They said they get rid of it, bro, because of that shit.
Bro, they got rid of what? Boxing? For that shit.
Yeah.
They said last time. It's not happening again.
Let's just throw the whole Olympics away then at this point. Just fuck the Olympics at this point, right? Because what the fuck is going on here? I might be on my no allow shit.
I do want to comment on that NBA thing because that was a whole debate. Honestly, no allows is wrong. If you're playing basketball at the highest level, you're playing in the United States. We have the biggest competition, no question about it. The Olympics is a joke. We've won I think we won 89% of gold medals since Olympics have incorporated basketball. We are the kings of kings. But
nigga sound like Don Omar.
Yeah. No, we are. That's it. Like if you win in the United States an NBA championship, you are the best basketball team in the planet. There's no debate about it. But he is right though. We don't give a fuck about the United States. There is no passion for this country. So when niggas go off to the Olympics and win, if you noticed on Twitter, it was less about the United States winning, and it was more about individual ethnic groups winning.
Yeah.
It was really interesting. Niggas was pissed that Shakira, what's her name?
Sha'Carri Richardson?
Sha'Carri Richardson lost to a Caribbean woman. And it turned into this whole black versus Caribbean conversation, like African American versus black Caribbean. And I'm like, bro, we're all black at the end of the day. First off,
Caribbeans are black.
Second, and the girl who won is literally dark skinned. But it felt like, yo, like, are we rooting for our countries here, or is this an ethnic debate?
Yeah.
And I think that's just what it's evolved into in America. So it's pretty sad. So I get why Noah Lyles is pissed, but God bless, bro, you picked the wrong profession.
Yeah, man. He's a good runner. He's a phenomenal athlete. I just hope that his reputation does not just become a talking point against other athletes all the fucking time.
You think he's gonna race Tyreek Hill?
I think he should. I think he needs to just go down into that field and just like be the representation of the running athletes and the history of running, instead of becoming this opinion guy. At this point, deny the be like, yo, I don't want to talk about that shit anymore. Let's talk about running. Let's talk about other shit. Let's like you keep feeding into it. You're gonna draw more hate. You're gonna look crazy. Usain Bolt did say he kind of liked it though. Like he likes how there's a character in running now. He's like, I like that energy that you have. But I think he just meant it years ago when he said it. Now as it gets too repetitive, I feel like it could be damaging for the culture of running per se. But he's not wrong. There's just a difference in cultures. American versus whatever. God bless the culture he mentioned. You know, you have 30,000 people for him. Yeah, it's probably a smaller country. Even if it's a bigger country, it's more, niche toward that sport. They appreciate that sport, that athlete specifically. They might not have much sports as we do. I think it is what it is. Now, if you had a fucking football or baseball in the Olympics, you know what I'm saying? Like these sports what's America's sport? Is it baseball? 1 year is baseball,
football.
1 year is football.
It's football.
What the fuck is America's sport?
No, it is. It's football. Football outsells every other sport.
It's golf.
No, it's football. Football outsells.
1 year is golf.
This nigga's hilarious. Football ratings wise is the most watched sport in this country.
Because of the Super Bowl?
Just the Super Bowl in general.
Until FIFA airs.
Yeah, no, not even FIFA. Nah, hell no. Soccer's not popular in the U.S.
FIFA, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you right
FIFA
now,
gets
bro.
More views than NFL.
In the United States only, the most watched sport in this country is Sunday Night Football. I swear to God, you could check the stats. Check the stats. Check the stats, bro. Yo, you know the only thing that's second to Christian Sundays, Sunday Night Football.
Christian.
Yeah, no, you never seen that. You never watched the Will Smith movie, Concussion, when the guy said that?
Haven't watched it yet. I need to.
Yeah, he said
on my list of movies to watch in life.
There's a famous quote. I think it was the commissioner at the time said, "How are you going to take on something that comes second to Christian Sunday?" Something like that. That's how the quote went. Because Sunday Night Football competes with God.
I could see that now. Anything on the stats more?
See how I come to work? Very demure. I don't wear too much makeup. I don't come showing up with wing liner and lashes. I do a little hair oil on the wig. I do a little tinted moisturizer. I do a little brow gel. Very considerate, very approachable, very demure. Let's be mindful while we're at work, ladies. This is not a fashion show. Some of you ladies come to work looking like streetwalkers with a low-cut shirt. I come very high-cut, very natural, very approachable, very demure. Let's be mindful and remember to be demure, ladies.
That girl.
See how?
That girl's life changed forever.
What?
Very demure. Very demure. Very demure. Oh, my guy hit me up. Bro, I'm being honest, bro, about Utopia. I'm sorry, brother. Listen. Wait. Wait, when did I say mid on top of mid? Did I say mid? No, what I said?
What did Slump say?
No, it wasn't him. I'll talk about it off camera.
So, again, this is from Fortune. The NFL is eating...
I thought I dissed Utopia, but I didn't really.
The NFL is eating TV as ratings soar 7% to the second highest ever, averaging 17.9 million homes. They own the second highest record. And it's not FIFA that's number one.
FIFA being number one.
It's not.
Crazy, bro.
It's not.
He didn't want to say it, though. He didn't want to say it. Golf, Nick.
Golf is crazy.
Yeah, what is number one? I'm curious.
I gotta find this. This is kind of bad article. God
Midget
bless.
wrestling.
Yeah, you see, he got that shit from Wikipedia.
It's called Fortune. Relax.
Midget wrestling. Midget wrestling is number one.
Midget wrestling. You niggas are stupid.
This
we gotta get that slap butt. We gotta go to one of those slap butt. You seen those girls slapping each other's butts?
Oh,
Sports?
instead of like the slap face shit.
That could be like we could throw money line on that.
It's crazy.
I'm down for that.
You didn't find number one? You can't fucking find number one.
It's a long
See what I'm
article.
saying, bro?
It's a long article.
How they gonna talk about number two but not number one?
I know this is weird. This is a bad article.
Wiki.
Oh, this guy. Nah, I didn't say nothing bad about Utopia, brother. You watching these type. Play back the podcast. You'll see tomorrow in the clip. I didn't say. I was just talking about Travis.
You said it wasn't
Grammys.
Grammy nominated.
Yeah, but he's talking about the mid comment that I said. I thought I was talking about. I was talking about
oh, no,
Drake and Party.
You said it's his worst album.
Yeah, I do think it's his worst album. But just like I said for Kanye Vultures, someone's worst is still good. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake's worst album doesn't mean it's a terrible album. Worst just means worst. There's a compliment in that.
At the end of the day, it's just it goes up to the person. I think Drake's worst album is Scorpion. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's
and I'll admit that there's some good songs in there.
I think it's probably Fat D. Because I think COB aged good, but I think Utopia is Travis Scott's worst album. Because Astroworld's phenomenal.
I can see that.
Rodeo's phenomenal. Before you know what I'm saying. Even Birds in the Night saying. Are
you planning on ending it?
Brian McKnight. Yeah, after you get for either number one.
Man, fuck his number one.
It's football. I just looked it up.
They
Stat Score found it. Yeah,
soccer football.
They keep
it's America.
Just because I want
soccer's last.
I want Homeboy.
Top 5.
What is it? RMS to go to sleep happy and shit like that.
Shout out to RMS.
He keeps mentioning something about Snow Allegra. You know anything about that?
My boy said Huncho Jack.
They said if you can minimize the stream, search
Travis
Drake
album.
and Snow on either YouTube or X.
Y'all gonna address the Snow issue.
What happened with Snow?
I don't know.
If you can minimize the stream, search Drake and Snow on either YouTube or X.
I got you right now. Drake and Snow. What, that he was piping?
Oh, this is what I sent you. Okay, I can explain the story. I sent you the whole thing. They broke it down.
The Drake sample shit?
Wait, Snow Allegra or Snow the Kick streamer? Those are two different people.
Yeah, well, who are they talking about?
So Snow the streamer is this woman who was basically...
Yo, I'm convinced people just hate Drake, though.
I know. I'm gonna
put that in the chat right now just because they hate Drake. I know what you're talking about now.
Because the thing was that Snow basically was on Kick or Twitch, whatever streaming service it was, and she was like recording herself live on the streaming app and asking women to like reveal their bodies and be like, yo, take off your shirt. And they'd be like, are you streaming? She's like, no, I'm not recording. Lying to them.
A shorty?
Yeah, shorty.
She's a streamer. She does that. And on the Monkey app?
Yeah, on the Monkey app too. The thing
like
is...
the Omegle?
Yeah.
The new Omegle?
Drake bought her setup.
Yeah, he supports her. He's a fan of hers. He supports her. He financially backed her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they say kick streamer.
Yeah, she's a kick streamer, and she does shit like that.
Well,
But
we
then-
know that Drake loves shit like that.
Yeah, but it got Predator on her end. Like, she was basically lying to women and asking them to reveal themselves. I don't think Drake knew though.
Yeah, and I feel like that's not all her content. He is a fan of hers, and is like, he did say, "Oh, you get freaky on here, blah blah blah." I don't. What's the point though? People want to make it seem like what that Drake like I guess playing into the pedophilia thing. I guess the pedophile thing is like.
Yeah, because she was asking girls who were like 18 to reveal themselves and stuff.
Now, if we have proof of Drake sitting down watching that, like that's what he watches, like that content she makes, like her review with these 18-year-old girls showing her titties, etc.
And lying to them about, whether they're being watched or not, removing their
You can
consent.
show
That's
nudity on Kick?
Hell yeah.
I'm
Really?
pretty sure, but I don't think you
Wow.
can. I don't think you can like briefly. I don't think you
Yeah.
can just like raw dog porn on it.
Right.
But
you could do a lot.
I think it's weird as fuck, right? It's
You don't
weird.
get
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird, but
I don't know. We
We've
don't know if
said
Drake's involved.
we've said that Drake does weird shit. We don't got to highlight every single weird thing that like he does. We've said the stage kissing of the underage girl was
He
weird.
said some of the girls look a smooth 15.
And also, we don't know
know.
the proof of these girls, their age. Sometimes like clickbait shit, like
agree.
the monkey shit. They'll set up people where it's like, oh, there's a random person, but it's not really a random person. It's your friend that you just clicked on. Like they do that a lot, streamers. So it's like what's it called? Clip baiting. Was it clip
baiting? Yeah.
clip baiting? Like or
Clip baiting, clip farming.
clip farming.
There we go.
Clip
yeah.
farming. So it could be that, because if she's doing that, and it's actually minors, that should be illegal. Shut the Kick app down. You know what I'm saying? But
We don't know what Drake knows, so stop assuming.
yeah, I don't know.
That's why the Kendrick beef pissed me off, because Kendrick's created this narrative around Drake that it's like, there's no way he can disprove it. How do you disprove this?
Yeah.
Like, this is such a monumental statement that he made about him. How do I disprove that I'm a pedophile?
If they're trying to just like, if the point of you guys bringing that up is because you want us to highlight that Drake is weird, we're gonna agree it's weird.
Yes, that's no
It's some
chick is
weird
weird.
shit. That's some weird type of content. We don't, you know what I'm saying?
It's sexual assault. You're telling women that they're not being recorded, and you're recording them taking off their clothes. That's sexual assault. She should go to jail.
Now, are we gonna like? Do we know? Are we gonna hang out with Drake tonight like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not his friend. Like,
If he pulls through, you're not gonna hang out with him.
oh, but
I'm gonna hang out.
if we do some content, like, do they want us to do? Like, you want us to ask him about
Now,
it?
if he
We'll
tells
ask him
me,
about
if
it.
if he's like, yo, watch this streamer, she does this shit, I'll be, you're a
Yeah.
little too old for this shit, my boy.
But no, I think about. I do appreciate them bringing it up because I did hear the Joe Budden podcast. And a lot of the bigger podcasts haven't brought that one up. That kind of swept under the rug, that topic. But I don't think it needs a deep dive because we don't know much of the context.
We
A
don't know
lot
what
of these
Drake knows.
posts and pages that are posting them are stan accounts that hate these artists.
Drake,
are picking sides.
We need a setup.
Yeah, I know, right? Drake buy us some fucking
Yeah, we're not doing freaky shit like that.
We
but,
make great content too.
Well, actually, no, I'll be getting freaky, but
I hope
we need a
I hope
setup.
Super Soak's actually clean then, because he's got a. I don't think he's a pedophile, none of that stuff, but I think he does need to
Clean up his image.
clean up his image in an authentic way. Like,
That little cover art didn't help him. The one of the girls, I forgot what album it was. I think it was the original CBL cover art.
oh
where
yeah,
the
with
girls
those
are all naked. That shit looks terrible. That looked like the shit the game.
But
did.
it's like, it's certified lover boy. He's a lover boy.
But it doesn't help the image that you're a sexual heathen.
I think he's not gonna
We
go
know
against
this,
it. He's
bro.
a sexual heathen.
Yeah, he leaked his own fucking.
I think people
dick
just want to
pic.
play into the narrative
Dick
of him
video.
being into minors, etc. Like,
Because historically speaking, that would be the next step. That's all I'm saying. I personally, as a brand, would probably kind of move away from that for a little bit.
listen, man.
Hey, man.
R. Kelly, sexual heathen. That was his brand. Pedophile. P. Diddy, sexual heathen. Abuser. It's a pattern. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying Drake is that. I'm just saying.
I have hopes of the man not diving into that
He's-
world.
I don't think he is that. I'm just saying, as someone, if I'm dealing with someone's brand, I'd be like, yo, bro, chill out. You got other content. Like, let's do some other stuff.
I think he's in too deep in this sexy guy thing and like sex demon, and he loves his 5 ways, 3 ways.
Yo, just accept the fact he's a weird dude, bro.
Yeah. And if we missed any context, you guys want to send us more of a deeper dive with the snow situation, let us know. But yeah, I think it seemed weird from what I saw. The quick tweets, it seemed weird, like, but didn't seem illegal. Like, I guess it's legal. She does it, and it's adults, but to use that app as adult, I don't know.
I mean, so okay. Just to finish off this topic, whatever. So people are coming at Drake because he bought her a setup.
He bought her a setup and got on her stream.
And he joined one of the streams one time.
Okay, but it's not like he. It's not
I think it was
like
last year.
He didn't
last year.
buy the setup to tell her to film that type of content. You know what I'm saying?
No.
He was on stream outside of his pool when he was doing the whole Crody thing with his boys and like, you know.
While people were showing themselves?
No. So he was, during that time when he was doing that type of content, he brought her up. And he's like, yo, y'all need to check my girl out. She's really funny. I fuck with her.
He shouted her out.
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch her shit. I think it's just awkward and cringy.
Me too.
Like, it was like, because she was like, show your tits, like, flash me.
I'm curious to see who this person is, bro.
That's where it's a little weird.
But you know the audience that brings.
Yeah.
Young boys.
Why is that Drake's content that
they're gonna
he
watch
finds
that?
funny? That's the question.
Why is he a fan of hers?
Yeah.
I think that's the question that should be asked.
Who is this woman? Because she only had like 3K followers.
More than him supporting her or whatever.
Is this white girl?
Yeah.
I believe it's a white girl. Because I think Kick is backed by Steak. Drake is sponsored by Steak.
You think she's a plant?
Boom. It's financial backing. Vitaly, all his streams, the recent ones have been backed by Steak. The ones catching PD files.
Yeah. She might be a plant.
You know what I'm saying?
They had her promote her.
Drake might have to go catch some PD files with PDF files.
Stop it.
With Vitaly.
You gotta stop, bro. That shit is revenge porn. I said revenge porn.
But he might be the only person that might work for his image, quote unquote.
That's revenge fetish. I fully believe. People are not fucking with that shit at all.
Yeah, now it's getting creepier.
You saw the mentally disabled
people and
person?
shit. No, I didn't see that one. I don't even want to see that.
I felt bad, bro, because you could tell he had like special needs, and they're just cooking his shit. They beat the shit out of him.
The first one that shows up is her asking her if they want to flash each other.
Yeah,
that's funny. Okay,
but we love you all. Thank you very much for joining us, Club Mission Podcast, straight from DR to the world. Back at it. Episode 149, 150 episodes next week. We love you. We appreciate you. Comment below. Share the podcast episode. If you're listening, make sure to watch. If you're watching, make sure to listen. And if you feel alone out there in the world, remember, you're not alone. You got us. You got supporters. We're here to entertain you. We're here to update you, inform you, and love you. We love you all. Club Ambition to the world. Love you all. Be safe. Adios. Nos vemos la próxima semana. Muchas gracias, mi gente. My English has gotten better, guys. I don't know if you noticed.
No, it has. I could tell. You're starting to sound like your dad.
Yeah.